Buried stars, buried stars, buried stars. You know, I originally had this, I was originally gonna start this like 2 weeks ago at this point. I said I was gonna start it right after Zero Escape, but you know, it wasn't really a good time to start something new. Mic popping, gosh darn it. I know what's causing it now. It's every time after I restart my PC. I don't know how to fix it though. Well, we're just gonna have to bear with it. We're just gonna have to bear with it, I'm afraid. Which is unfortunate because we're gonna have a long gap before I start this game. Not like an hour, I don't think, but you know, I have some things to say about this game. Where do I even start? At least we know the issue. Well, not what's causing it, but I know when it happens. I know it happens when I restart my computer. Anyways, this game. Where do I even start? I know where to start. I know what's something I should absolutely do. I need to type a warning in chat. Thank you for reminding me by being here, eh? That's the first thing I'm gonna get to. This game has heavy content. This game has heavy content. So, actually, let me start at the actual beginning. I have played this game before. I've played part of this game before. I have played part of this game before, like, I think like 2 years ago. And despite being a big old completionist, I quit this game partway in, which is very rare for me to do. But with this game, I did. Why? Because this is the one game that has defeated me in my love for visual novels. This is the one game that has beaten me in being too much text, which is impossible because I play so many visual novels. Like, I play literally nothing but reading heavy games on this channel. I play a bunch of visual novels in my own time. This is the only game I've ever played where I, of all people, was like, nah fam, this is too much reading. There's too much dialogue. However, I wish to give it another chance. Why do I wish to give it another chance? Because everyone I've ever come across that said something about this game was so... I mean, I don't even want to call it that they were positive about it. I actually think people are positive about this game to the level of being kind of pretentious about it. Like, you know how every genre of media has like that one piece where people outside of that are not fans of that specific genre don't know it and have never heard of it, but everyone that's like claims to be an enjoyer of that genre is like, yes, this is the best thing ever created. Yes, only real fans can enjoy this masterpiece. You know, like that kind of thing. You know, like the peak glazing pretentious piece of a genre. That is what Buried Stars is for mystery games. People love glazing this game. It is like the creme de la creme for mystery games, or at least people act like it is. Me, myself, I'm not so sure. But because people praise this so much, and because I feel like kind of a loser, a fake mystery game enjoyer, if I don't give this game another chance, I will be giving it another chance. However, we'll see. I do hope that streaming will make it more enjoyable and I won't just like zone out from all the dialogue. Because that's what happened the first time. I got like, this is minor spoilers, but not really. I got to like, this is one of those games where you're forced to get like a bad ending before you can get to the actual meat of the game. I got to that bad ending and then I just like stopped after that. I was just like so zoned out. But hopefully providing commentary and having people in chat will make it more enjoyable. So yeah, that's the context for this game. More glazed than the cinnamon bun. Holy, yeah, basically. But like, some of the people that say good things about this game are people whose opinion I actually do trust. So maybe I just have not seen the vision yet. Maybe I'm just weak. Maybe I just can't endure text to get to the absolute majesty that this game has to offer. I mean, to be fair, I didn't get to the actual, you know, good part where there's like actual other endings, so you know, maybe I just have to tough it out. Now getting into what this game actually is, though. Yeah, it's a visual novel. Spoiler. I obviously I just talked about that. But this game is also why I need to provide content warnings. This game is really heavy. This is probably the heaviest game I'm gonna play to date on this channel. Like, I played more gory games than Buried Stars. Buried Stars is not a gory game, but I feel like this game is very triggering in very specific aspects, and I actually think that's one of its strengths. Like, even when I played through it for the first time, I thought that the atmosphere in this game is absolutely genius, because this game is the most claustrophobic thing I've ever played. Which, spoiler, another spoiler, this game is called Buried Stars, because we're gonna be playing as stars, aka celebrities. We're gonna get buried. Not in a sense of, oh, we're gonna be diamonds in the round. No, we're gonna be literally buried, like inside a building. So first of all, claustrophobia warning. I think it's very good. I think I like this aspect of the game. But did you just say you would have such a rainbows after Slay the Princess? I did say that, and then I proceeded to schedule Buried Stars. But in my defense, I already decided I was gonna play this game next, like way after Zero Escape. Technically, this is the follow-up to Zero Escape, not the follow-up to Slay the Princess, okay? But I know this game is very claustrophobic, and also people are gonna be dying. It's like one of those types of games. But that, honestly, the deaths are not that gory. Like, Slay the Princess is way more gory. Like, this doesn't show like blood or gore, but it's like very psychological horror, very mental heavy. Like, this game has, how do I say it? How do I say it without spoiling? Again, I only know stuff until the first bad ending, so I don't even know what happens after that. But yeah, people are gonna be discussing bullying. People are gonna be discussing stalking. People are gonna be discussing well, not even discussing. People are gonna be harming themselves in pretty graphic manners. Like, they especially on like the self unaliving part, this game gets a little bit graphic. Like, not gore graphic, but just it shows a lot. It shows a lot, so please be careful about that one. This game is not gonna sugarcoat it. So I'm gonna type that out now as well. Cut warning. This game is unsuitable for people that are sensitive or claustrophobic. Sensitive to claustrophobic spaces, or in the covering of, well, not really covering, in depth. Not really in depth. I don't know how to phrase this. I don't know how to phrase this. I guess like, yeah, just like heavy mental health topics. Some things. There we go. I can't pin it because my... Oh, there we go. Pin message! There we go. Alright, it should be pinned now. I can't see it, but I hope it is. Thank you for the warning. It's unfortunate I was kind of interested by the name. Yeah, no, that's why I need to start giving warnings, because this game is rough. But yeah, I know you. This is not a game for you, Ray. I'm sorry. I just can't put down the horrible games. But alright, that's basically the gist of this game. You know, I just realized I described so much of this game and I didn't even like talk in detail about like what the game is actually about. I just talked about like the bad and good parts of it without actually describing what this game is about. I mean, I kind of did. You're a celebrity. Well, you're trying to be a celebrity and you go on like a competition program. I don't know, America's Got Talent, or like, you know, what is the other idol show? I don't know, something like that. Okay, the Mr. Spin, good. Basically, we're gonna be going on a show like that, and stuff is gonna go wrong, and yeah, that's honestly all the discussion I need. So let's just get started with the game. I feel like I've done my yap. I feel like I've yapped all that needed to be yapped. Let me just show what this game is all about. I am still on this side. Oh, also, this game does not have English voice acting. So I'm gonna be yapping the entire time, and I'm gonna have to turn down the other voice acting because I'm gonna have to talk over it, because also it'll take 2 centuries. So sorry about that. Alright. Line games. Is it showing? Oh, now it is. Wow, look at this game. Don't they look so happy? I'm sure nothing bad is gonna happen in this game at all. Because why would it possibly, right? Am I gonna play with the Korean or the Japanese voice acting? It's not really gonna matter because I'm gonna talk over it anyway. That reminded me of a game I just saw that reminded me of you. Well, now I want to know what it is. What game did you see? I mean, you can put it in the Discord if it's, like if you need to mention here. See, I played it with the Japanese voice acting on my own playthrough, so I think we're gonna stick with that. And I'm gonna turn it down a bit. I wish there was like a test button to hear the audio, but I think we'll be fine. Gonna go now, but set it over when I can. Okay, bye, Ray. This should be fine. Preferences. Yeah, this all seems fine. Yes, definitely keep that in English. Text speed. Controller type. I don't know, I'm playing this with a cursor. Alright, let's get started. Bye-bye! Breathe, start. No Japanese, the Korean from the audience? Yeah, true. Also, I just play more games in Japanese, so like, I'm more familiar with like just listening to the voice acting, so it will sound less weird to me. This is a work of fiction. I sure hope it is. Yep, none of it is real. The smart function and social media were made up for this. Oh. No man for any considerable period can wear one face to himself and another to the multitude, without finally getting bewildered as to which may be the true. Hello, Mr. Hawthorne. I'm gonna have to get used to talking over the voice acting. It feels kind of rude, but... Wow! Oh, I'm blocking the text, fuck. Why is this broken? This is not supposed to be broken. There we go. No, it's not broken anymore. Oh, that's also not supposed to be like that. Give me a second. I need to be floating for this game. Were the options on this side or this side? I think they were on that side, so I'm gonna be over here for this game. Yay! Doesn't this game just look so nice? Isn't this going to be just jolly? Surely nothing bad can happen in this nice little stage. We have the interim results of the SMS vote. First of all, your 𝖼𝥧🧐 contestant is now on the verge of elimination. Let me turn down this audio. Why is it so loud? Oh god, everything is random keys. Should I be playing this as controller? Would that be more logical? Yes, yes it is. Oh. I don't think I can enter the menu from here, so you're gonna have to deal with the audio being as it is. Wow! We have Yesung So, he's in 5th place. Yesung actually did bowl most of the votes, thanks to his avid supporters on Fatter. The names in this game are gonna be quite awkward to pronounce. I don't speak Korean, y'all. But we're rolling with it, we're rolling with it. This is Yesung. But in his interim results, he is in the bottom. Boo-hoo! Too bad for you, son. As he said, his history of violence in school has kicked up a bit of backlash. Oh no, you're getting cancelled. Yesung, you shine bright every day. Vote for you. Yesung, squeaky clean from now on. Get him another scandal in your city. I forgot how funny the social media in this game is. Wait, is he also it's a polar bottom? Not to get ahead of things, but maybe. No, I'm kidding. Yes, we will help make your debut in MMA. I don't know what MMA is. And 4th place is... Do-yoon-han! Wow, this is the main character. Spoilers. I need to stop spoiling things. I'm not even giving important spoilers. I'm just making it very obvious that I played this game before. Listen, I'm not trying to hide it. If I predict anything about like this first chapter, it's not a prediction, it's just me having played before. Listen, I gotta be transparent about it when I actually do know a game, so people are not gonna be like, she only knows this because she's played it before in games that I actually have not played before, so I have to be transparent about this one, okay? It's to keep my reputation clean. Also, yeah, he is like staring at the screen. Do-yoon finished second to last to take 4th place. Many consider him to be a betrayer for deserting his own band members to advance to the finals. I never realized how much they're airing out their laundry in this intro sequence. Like, they're really just going, oh yeah, he bullied someone. Oh yeah, he betrayed his bandmates. Why are we airing out laundry in like the announcement of rankings in a competition program? I feel like that's kind of odd. Let's admit it, Do-yoon hard carries his band masquerade by himself. Stop trolling, noobs. You really think Do-yoon wrote all of those songs by himself? He just took advantage of his band and the abandonments and abandoned them to hoard all the fame. Wow, it's all good looks these days. Handsome guys still gain fans no matter what they do and whom they betray. La 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 la. Oh god, not the crossed out profile picture, that's crazy. I've rooted for Do-yoon since his debut, but now I am done with him. What a cold-blooded asshole. Does he even feel anything when he sees Taehi crying? This negative impression means he's struggling badly in the viewer vote. But please keep in mind that the current ranking is just an interim result. The only way to save your favorites from elimination is by voting for them. This is not foreshadowing or anything, I don't know what you're talking about. Now here comes the top contestants. Ina-oh leaps to number 3 on the list. She's a daring character at the center of attention. She is Pookie, I like her. Ina is shining bright today. I love you, girl, with all my heart. My heart is pounding. Stop trying to fake it, snob. You are so beautiful, Ina. I persuaded all my friends to vote for you. Is she deliberately losing or incapable of gaining self-control? She's one of the top 3 in terms of bad personality along with Do-yoon and Hyesung. Damn. The viewer reaction to her has been extreme. People either love her or hate her, but we'll see how her online and offline fandom will influence the results. Also, I know I need to turn down the voice, but I can't go to the menu right now. Finally, we have first and second place. Coming in first in the interim results. Oh god, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Was taken by �🥧 Lee, the only son of �young-hee Lee, the late singer-songwriter who was a national treasure. Yes, �🥧 came out on top in this interim vote. �🥧's voice is so sweet, I want to hear it every day, it's such a beautiful tone. Audition.story.abby, this show isn't worthy of his talents. He's inherited great DNA from �young-hee Lee. �9 is gonna be the winner, his performance is another level. Well, I think he's just trying to get a lot of attention before making his debut. Viewers showed overwhelming support for �9 for his gentle nature and the talent he inherited from his father. Will he be able to maintain his incredible momentum? As a result, second place goes to... �young-min, who has always owned the stage despite her thorny past. Even her panic attacks couldn't break her spirit. Okay, they need to stop. They need to stop. Like, I love that for everyone, they're like... Also, Ken is cheering. Please shut up. So I can talk. Even, I love that for I definitely remember his name. For what was his name? � something. For �young, they were like, wow, he has such good blood, such good DNA. Wow, his father is very successful. And then for here, they're like, yeah, she did great, despite the fact that she has massive panic attacks and also she's mentally ill. I did not remember this game being like that. This is wild. Cool, �young Lee. Dylan Obesk in the show. Yeah, totally. Whatever you say. No. I mean, if we're gonna put it into core observer terms, he does have like the highest caste in the sense that he is a nepo baby. So you know, maybe. Run, �young, run, �young, run, �young, run! You're not supposed to appear on TV if you have a guilty conscience. So lovely. I'm looking forward to listening to the songs from this episode. Can't wait. Panic attack my ass. What a fake. Drop that mask, girl. She's always been like that, pretending to be beautiful, begging for sympathy. Don't fall for it. I just voted for her. Really love seeing her on stage. I hope she ends up in first place. You know, as ridiculous as the commentator is, these comments are actually so realistic. Like the massive difference between people, they're just like, wow, this show is so much fun. I hope this person wins. I like them. And then people just canceling everybody and just like making this show is absolutely filled with drama, but honestly based on the commentators' words, it's kind of, you know, I'm kind of not surprised. They're kind of feeding into it intentionally. She's on another level, along with �young. Her talent was not recognizable during her years on Beloved, but she's always been a gifted singer. That's our cast of characters! These top 5 contestants survived the fierce competition and made it to the finals. They are unleashing their talent and passion to fulfill their dreams. This guy. There's only going to be one winner, so you can't give up or hesitate. Actually, I lied. This is also a cast member, but I freaking hate this guy. I'm not gonna spoil why, I just hate this guy. This guy deserves nothing but tomatoes thrown in his face. This is a survival game. You either survive or perish. Definitely not foreshadowing or anything. I mean, I didn't say in my little intro talk that this is a killing game or anything. No, I don't know what you're talking about. People are never shamming 2.0. No. Comparing this guy to shamming is an insult to shamming. Comparing this guy to shamming is an insult to shamming. Like, at least shamming, like, owns being a douchebag. Just saying. Oh god. You know, this guy is like, no, I shouldn't spoil. I shouldn't spoil. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. Just know that I hate him. Viciously. But yeah, wow, I wonder if this is foreshadowing, guys. They're laying this on really thick in this intro. Season 4 had the highest ratings and vote count in the history of the franchise. I wish they kept the MILF alive. I mean, sorry, spoilers. I'm gonna shut up now. I'm gonna shut up now. Also, she's not a MILF, but you know, middle-aged lady. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut now. I'm not gonna say anything more. I'm not good at containing the spoilers. I wanna yap about this game. So, which contestant do you think will claim the throne of honor and riches? Brave Stars is a survival audition where you will see hidden talents blossom. Who will survive and win, and who will lose and perish? We're about to find that out. Hi Doyoon, how you doing? Doyoon bit down on his lip. I'm on live TV, I need to keep my face straight. Chair. Why don't I just give up now? I reveal the truth to everyone. Oh, controller be vibrating. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh right, I forgot that the names are different between the Japanese voice acting and the English text. But basically he said, Gilliak, watch out! Dun dun dun. The place collapsed. I can't believe it. Also, I actually love the visuals in this game. Like, it may be a visual novel, but they went so fancy on like the graphics. Like, they have like actual you know, 3D environments and stuff. And I think that is the best part of this game, at least from what I played, because it's, like I said, it's gonna be so claustrophobic. It's really effective in conveying what it needs to do. Like, the ambiance and the graphics just really deliver it home. But you'll see. Doyoon, you don't mean this, do you? Has this been your intent all along? Doyoon, we don't have time. Stop trying to put together broken pieces. This is the time to test your true potential. Think wisely, I'm giving you a chance. So, what's your answer? Oh, cool. What do you expect me to do? Thank you for holding me in high regard, but I can't do that. Many consider him to be a betrayer for deserting his own band members to advance to the finals. This game is not being nice to me with my favorite model. It's putting text everywhere. Doyoon opened his eyes, but he couldn't see anything. He could only feel his eyes blinking. Still alive. Doyoon bumped into something as he slowly stretched out his body. He realized that he was trapped in a narrow space. Fortunately, he wasn't pinned or injured. But the thought of his small fortune did not last long. Is Gilliak okay? What about the audience and staff? How long was I knocked out for? Okay, I need to move my model because it keeps putting text here. But I don't know where to move it. I guess maybe like all the way to the top? If I like shrink it down a bit? Should I be like up here? It's kind of a weird place to be, but why not? Be like right here. Well, I don't want to block the text. There's no way to find out. Ugh. His senses were slowly recovering, but the intense pain forced out a groan. His trembling limbs were filled with goosebumps. He never imagined that his end would look like this. I couldn't even think of blaming anyone right now. cold sweat rolled down his cheek, snapping him from his thoughts. It is quite a gameplay video face cam spot. It is. Like, I know that, like, just like normal like face cam streamers put their face cams up the top a bunch. I think like Markiplier puts it like right here as well. But I feel like for a VTuber it's kind of weird. Because, you know, I made this frame so it doesn't look as awkward, but like if I just pull out my normal model and just like put it up here, it's gonna look stupid. It's gonna look weird. So yeah, I'm just not used to putting myself in a floating spot. A cold sweat rolled down his cheek, snapping out of his thoughts. I'm not stepping into the game anymore. �🥧🢪. Hope he's safe, so that he can tell the others. You think the viewers of this show ship him with �🥧🢪? Actually, why am I asking you? I know more about this game than you do. I say that. Maybe. I say that if this game was not cowardly, because I don't remember them mentioning it in the actual social media posts in this game, but if they were not cowardly, they would address the fact that it's probably a reality. I think it works. Okay. Hope he stays so that he can tell the others. And I sacrificed myself to save him. Oh, he doesn't want to be a betrayer anymore. �🥧🢪 is not just a betrayer. Oh, you betrayer. He squeezed his eyes shut. Well, it's almost like everyone in this game is trapped. I mean, if they're not really hiding it, they literally aired it out right at the start. He squeezed his eyes shut. �🥧🢪. He was startled by the voice and banged his head into something. Don't give yourself a freaking concussion now. �🥧🢪. I might switch to the other voice acting because it's so confusing to hear the names not be the same. Like, I don't know why they... I mean, I know why they did that. It's because, you know, Korean names and Japanese names are different. But yeah, in Japanese, his name is different. Is that you? I can hear you. �🥧🢪, hang in there. He must be down here. The voices drew closer. The blinding light pierced his eyes as he was pulled up. Are you alright? �🥧🢪, I'm glad you're okay. If it wasn't for you, Okay, now kid. I'm kidding. Why am I doing this? I need to shut up. This game, listen, this game is pretty serious. However, in moments like this where it's pretty okay, I'm gonna still be silly about it, okay? I will get serious when the game gets serious, but in moments like this, allow me to be a little bit silly to like lighten up the vibe, okay? I'm gonna treat it seriously when we get to the serious stuff, but right now we're just being silly, okay? If it was for you, 11:10 p.m. the beginning. �🥧🢪, the bass of an indie band Masquerade. He joined the audition show with his band, but he alone made it to the finals. For this, he has been dubbed the Betrayer. His face is right here. I can't really. It's black, but I'm blocking everything in this game. First place, a performer who has consistently topped the charts since the preliminaries. He's the son of legendary singer Byung-hee Lee. I'm blocking the text again. I can't win in this game. I can't win in this game. I can't win in this game. Never really, seriously. A profile is a personal past story about a character. You can get profiles in many different ways as you play. I feel like I should move back down, but I'm gonna be blocking text. It's fine. �🥧�, are you okay? �🥧�, glad to see you're safe too. Are you hurt? Floor director. �🥧 is a floor director for Brave Stars. He helps the producer do various jobs around the stage and knows all of the finals contestants. I just blacked out for a second, but I'm fine. I'm gonna give him the most annoying place ever. I'm so sorry. The stage managed to stay in stack, but it was still close. Yeah, that concussion is acting up. Lion! I'm just feeling a bit dizzy. Lion turned his head towards the stage while letting out a painful groan. Okay, I don't think I can go to the sound menu, which is really annoying because I want to turn it down. But yeah, now we're getting the first glimpse of what I mean when I say this game is claustrophobic. What the? I couldn't believe his own eyes. The stage collapsed instantly. Clue keywords contain information on the current situation or characters. In communication, they can be used as a conversation topic. As they turned back, he noticed a somber expression on their faces. No, you need to pull yourself together. Do you think you can move? Kyoryak's eyes were trembling, while Seo tightly clenched onto his messenger bag. This isn't the time to stay weak. Lock in, buddy! Let's assess the situation here first. I'm feeling better, but... the gameplay. Communication, reaction keywords. Starts communication. You can require reaction key. I'm not gonna read over this because I basically already know how it works. Basically, just you get topics and then you talk to them about those topics, and then you get more keywords from those conversations. Basically, it's just talking. The gameplay is talking. Wow. Yeah, you have to acquire certain reaction keywords. And some conversations are gonna make people view you more positively, and some conversations are gonna make people view you more negatively. Yeah, and like you can check your report with the people or whatever. I forgot that the music in this game is also kind of banger. On the communication and conversation screens, you can check your report level with each character. Yeah. Okay, got it. I forgot that you started with Seo literally hating you as well. Let's talk to Kyoryak first. Oh my god, I can actually save. Let me. First of all, let me save. And second of all, let me go to the menu. Thank you. I just want to turn everything down. Can I just turn everything down? Wow, that's so much better. And now we get... Okay, now we get a sound to actually hear it. So you gotta go to sleep now, but have fun with being bird with your star friends. Sequoia out! Yeah, Sequoia out! Alright, bye-bye for Nani. Alright, let's have a chat about Kyoryak. This was bound to happen. Collapse. The stage collapsed instantly. The stage was changed at the last minute, right? I'm blocking everything. Whatever. I'm not gonna worry about it. I am gonna worry about it. I want to give no shits, but unfortunately, shits are being given. Am I better off over here? Probably. Let's see if this is better. Stage chase the last minute raid. Yeah, I completely messed up our choreo as well. Switch to a new stage because it's got more seats, right? But they didn't have to rush it though. It was due to the unexpected level of popularity, they suddenly needed more seats, or went too far, they tried to move the stage too quickly. I don't actually remember what the correct choices for these is. I just know that I disagree with building buildings recklessly. They definitely went too far. Yeah, they overdid it. I should have at least double checked the condition of this location. Yay. Yay for being responsible. Yeah, report is just stats. It's like, you know how in The Sims it has like the friendship up and the friendship down, the little green and red icons. It's just that. It's literally just that. If report is high, certain condition a special event will be triggered. If your report is low, a character might refuse to talk to you. That report also affects your scenario tree. Scenario tree? I actually have never gotten to that point yet. I agree. Staff members also had much to complain about. Who wouldn't have? Things were too hasty. Oh, I forgot about sanity. Sanity refers to your mental health. It's affected by your choices as well as your situation. When it drops to 0, it's game over. They would even revise scripts the night before filming. It was all such a joke. You nodded angrily. Yes, and that's the result. Stage changes. They hurriedly changed the venue and expanded the stage for the final round. Let's suck to this guy. My concerns didn't matter. The stage collapsed instantly. What a disaster. We weren't supposed to perform here. Yes, they wanted a bigger stage. But people were talking about the bent steel frames and the falling dust. Yeah, they rust everything. Just look at it now. Are you alright? You look so pale. As opposed to changing the stage from the get-go. If I remember correctly, none of these options are positive. I think he just hates you regardless. Moving the stage is wrong. It was an expected accident. Or not hurt. I should calm him down. I'm pretty sure he gets more mad if you don't care about him, so I'll ask him if he's hurt. Are you hurt? Me? Okay, that was a good choice. Just a little scratch, I'm alright. You must have heard, they were rushing construction to get everything finished before the finals. There were so many warning signs. Like you said, the frames were bent and dust was falling from the ceiling. That's why I told them not to rush it. Pushing through to meet a tighter deadline. Okay, our sanity is not doing so good though. How is that even possible? CEO fiddled with his messenger bag. Well, that's how things work in this industry. The show was a big success. Anything is possible as long as you have the momentum to keep rolling. They can literally demand and execute any task in a rush. Policy construction. After recording all the reaction keywords, you can end communications, and I'm once again blocking the thing on the screen. Oh boy. If you have some unused clue keywords, you could try another communication. Even if it ends, a new report could be affected. Right. I mean, you can kind of see it. He's like right here. Hello, Doyun. How you doing? Yeah, well, let's move on. Rip my sanity. The dissonance was almost gone. He chewed over the conversation he had just had. He talked to everyone. So let me get this straight. Using keywords you've acquired, you can recap the story or decide the direction of the flow. This is like the solving aspect of this game. Let's recap what Doyen spoke about with the two of them. Show the construction of the stage for Shadow's collapse. Yep, this one and this one. There's clear evidence of shady construction. Also, this part also always kind of confuses me because I don't know if you're supposed to do it in a specific order or not. I don't remember. I don't know. This part is kind of confusing, so I might be doing it wrong. Well, there's no something to learn from me, I suppose, in this game. There was clear evidence of shady construction. The stage for the show was constructed in a hurry. The workers were rushed to erect metal pillars and install heavy lights. Stuff was falling from the ceiling as of cracks in the walls. The contestants and staff had already been warned of dangers, but nothing had changed. was rushed due to a terrible decision to relocate the stage. The decision to relocate was made hastily. This was done to secure more seats for the audience. Even rehearsals had to be done all over again, and all objections were ignored. Who could refuse instructions coming from a higher up? Forcing the stage relocation led to this shoddy construction. It was only a matter of time until this happened. Reason for collapse. If you succeed in recapping or suggesting a proper keyword, you will receive a conclusion keyword. Yep. Reason for collapse. Show executive risk construction to expand the stage while ignoring all objections and warning signs. The result was shoddy workmanship. I have reached out to Doyun. We have to look for Inha and others. Knowing stare. Yes, and check if you get any signal. You have to phone up. Look at the smartwatch that B-Stars gave you. Contestants are wearing this all-in-one smartwatch with various features. Doyun checked its left wrist. Everything related to the show, including clothes, background, facilities, and accessories, was sponsored. And it was mandatory for all contestants to use the sponsored products. This all-in-one smartwatch was one of them. Many different companies sponsored the show. All the contestants had to use their products. Shit, I can't get any signal. Me neither. Two of them felt bitter. Who's there? Oh my god, I didn't know Hyasung had dark hair like that. Because the I forgot their names. The black-haired girl is standing behind him, but it looks kind of silly from this perspective. Hyasung! Doyun! The youngest among the top 5 contestants with a cute and adorable image. Yep, cute and adorable. He did pawn with the voting until a scandal concerning his violence at school broke out. Yuyak! Hyasung. I forgot that Hyasung also hates Seo right out the get-go. That's not how grammar works. Right from the get-go. Real. Seo, you made it too. So that if someone could be seen behind him mumbling Hyasung. Who's that behind you? That's Jooyoung. Soon after we found her soon after we woke up. Former career, fascinating voice and singing ability enabled her to make her debut as a girl group member, but she was criticized for getting involved in a scandal at the time. Is everyone okay? What on earth happened here? What about you? Are you alright? Yeah, though I thought I was going to die. The two of them carefully went to the center of the stage. It was a close call. Something fell right in front of me. Lucky that I jumped back. If I'd taken one more step forward, I wouldn't be here talking with you. What about the others? What happened to everyone else? Our family's an audience, and the staff. It has nowhere to be found either. What if someone happened to? Good god, you're all alive. A shadowy figure ran towards Doyun. There it is. That's her contestant armed with excellent sense of rhythm and a great voice. She advanced to the finals thanks to skills owned in her dance crew. Did I break your ribs? You're just dead, I guess. Oh my, everyone's okay. Yes, thanks to you, Inha. Don't thank me. B-Stars is totally trash now. B-Stars, an abbreviation of the show Buried Stars. It's used a lot by the media, fans, contestants, and staff alike. Such a momentarily passed when Inha joined them. Good, Inha is here. We have all the contestants. The contestants checked on one another. Top 5 consisting of Gyu-Yak Lee, Do-Yoon Han, Hyasung So, a young man in a and the floor director say Chung were all total 6 people. I heard an announcement to evacuate the building right before the collapse. There's 2 exits at the back of the audience section. Do you think all the others got out through the exits? Yeah, I guess since we don't see any of them. So everyone else escaped, right? Wait. Do you think Sungyeon, the producer, escaped too? Producer! She's primary producer for Brave Star Season 4. She's famous for making hit shows. Yeah, she's not here. Sorry, I kinda spoiled it earlier by saying that. I wish she was around longer. But yeah, no, she disappears right away. Like that one flash you get of her is, at least for as far as I've seen of this game, which is until, like, you know, the end of the introductory bad end first chapter. You don't really get to see her again. She's famous for making hit shows. It's difficult to say if she's definitely alive. The stage collapse like this. Or I must have escaped safely. I feel like I'm still on the wrong spot. I hate this game. No, I don't hate this game, but I hate this game having nowhere for me to put myself. I feel like I should just take myself off the screen. I feel like there's nowhere for me to belong on the screen. Honestly, I think just over here is the best. I think just over here, make myself a little bit smaller. I think this is for the best. I will be blocking the dialogue, but I'm gonna be reading that anyway. Oh, I didn't mean that. Oh, I clicked something by accident by tabbing back into the game. She must have. The ceiling is still supported. Some areas are intact. See, none of us are hurt. She must be okay too. Do you rejected any unpleasant possibilities? You think so? I mean, we're safe, but... Where was Sungyeon before the collapse? I can't remember. She's standing in a totally crushed area. Chiang's eyes looked anxious and shaken. No one seemed to know what exactly had happened right after the collapse. The audience and staff, did they really escape? Is there a way to communicate with the outside world? You may suggest one of your keywords available to give an opinion or answer. Well, I wonder if it's the smartwatch, y'all. Good to start wearing this all-in-one smartwatch with various features. I'm still blocking stuff. I don't know where to put myself for this game. Here I'm blocking this text. Here I'm blocking part of the questions. Here I'm blocking like the little announcement thingies. Over here, I think I'm also blocking part of the question. I'm not sure. Oh, I'm sorry. Next stream of this, I will stop doing my little dance around the screen. But for today, you're gonna have to bear with it. All right, smartwatch. Let me tap back in. Our smartwatches. We should all check them. Oh! My goodness, we have the watches! The staff gave them to us. Why didn't I think of that? Has anyone tried it yet? I need just one working watch. Yay, our sanity is going up. Contacts. I can't remember any. What do I do? Chiang, that's not important. Try calling 911 first. Yes, we need to let them know that we're alive. I still don't have a signal. What about you guys? Anyone? Oh, I've got a signal. Oh, I saw an inna. I couldn't hear what the other person was saying. Profiles? Ours? What are they asking for? Our profiles? They want to know why our profiles are all mixed up. Our B-Stars profiles? Yeah, our heights, weights, and blood types are all mixed up. Wow. What a very inconvenient thing to happen in an emergency where people need to be rescued. How very convenient. Actually, it is kind of convenient. Oh my god, wait. I never got to a point where I actually learned why this is the case. But it is kind of too convenient, isn't it? I wonder if it was intentional. I actually don't know this. I did not get far enough into the game to know this. Wait, maybe it actually was intentional because it is way too much of a coincidence. Or maybe it was just another result of them being careless. Who knows? Yeah, our heights, weights, and blood types are all mixed up. The rescue team wants to know the correct information. Everyone quickly corrected their profiles. Profile correction. The profiles were edited after receiving the rescue team's request. The overall info, including height and weight, is mixed up. Yeah, okay. Hello, okay. Will do. Yep. Anna slowly lowered her watch. How are they saying? They rescued others safely? Is the rescue team going to be here soon? Well... I conceived with a grim expression. The accident was reported immediately. I told them our location. What happened to the others? People were on the stage had time to escape. So they escaped safely? The audience, our families, and staff at the back, they all escaped. What a relief. They all got out safely. So we are the only ones here. We haven't been able to contact Sungyeon. She's not answering. Didn't she escape with the others? No, they had actually asked me if she was with us. Gone missing. She wasn't found among the survivors inside or those who escaped. Everyone is asking about her whereabouts. Wait, what about us? When are they going to get us out? Jiyoung interrupted. Anna hesitated but went on. Apparently, the outer walls of this building collapsed as if it covered the stage. So it will take some time for the rescue team to get here. Oh no. The foot current for the collapse, they've dismantled each section one by one. That's the chase, when that's going to be. At least 6 hours. Rescue. Most of the staff members in the audience managed to escape to a safe area. It will take at least 6 hours for the rescue team to arrive. 6 hours? You've got to be kidding. What if this whole place comes tumbling down? Kyuk took a look around the stage. This condition looks pretty bad. There are no other exits. They've already checked the whole blueprint, but no exits are available at the moment. They want us to just hold out until they come. By the way, why did you check our profiles? Well, they need to confirm our identifying info, just in case. Yep, in case you die here. In case there are casualties. They needed the correct height, weight, and blood type information to properly identify each survivor. Feeling burned by everyone's attention, Anna took a step back. We might get the signal again. They told me to unmute the ringtone. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything. Actually, I am gonna say anything. What I'm gonna say is that I'm not gonna give any context for people that are watching this blind, but all I'm gonna say is that I listened to this and I did not listen because I played like a little bit. I played like past like this very intro section. I played past the tutorial section basically after I got the bad ending. I didn't get to the new stuff, but when I was playing through the second time, I forgot about this and I did not do it, and I got jump scared by it. And honestly, that almost made me continue playing because I was really impressed by that. I thought that was so genius. But right now, I'm gonna do it the way I did it that time, and I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be a good, smart little listener, listening, obedient bee right now. Since I might get signal again, they told me to unmute the ringtone. I recorded our conversation. It'll tell you the details. I watched didn't play anything. Huh? I thought I pressed it. Something is not working. Are you pulling our legs or something? Look, careless. I can't afford to make any mistakes in this kind of situation. It looked like Inna, the only one who had successfully made a call, was cornered. Don't panic. Panic doesn't help anything. I'm blocking the text again! There is no winning. There is no winning. There's no winning. There's no winning. Whatever I am, I'm blocking something. Okay, what was I blocking here again? Like the progression text, I don't really care about that. I'm just gonna stay here. There's no winning in this game. Every place on the screen is blocking some sort of text. She'll be fine. The rescue team is on the way, or panic doesn't help anything. I think she will be fine. I know people hate being told to don't panic, but I also feel like she will be fine. I will say she will be fine. We need some reassurance right now. Easy, easy. It's not a big deal. You calm down too, hey, Yasung. The rescue team has our info now. Let's stay safe and sound until they come. Exactly. And what did Inha do wrong? At least you helped us with a phone call. You're right. Sorry, I got carried away. No, I've made a stupid mistake. Anyway, I told you everything. An awkward silence lingered. Thanks for jumping in. Let's go, I'm doing good. Even though it doesn't really matter right now, because you're forced to get a bad ending anyway. Are you okay? You know about her condition, I understand her. I bet she's on the verge of a breakdown. Yeah, Julia. Leon had no choice but to nod. They were successful in contacting people outside, but it didn't help lighten the mood. And house phone recording didn't work. What kind of condition are the other smartwatches in? What are their thoughts about the mixed-up profiles? Leon decided to raise some questions. Another yapping session. Now you can use the memo record context and settings app of the smartwatch. You can check keywords you have acquired so far. You can list the recorded files stored in the watch. You can see the personal info of people and profiles you have acquired so far. You can change the ringtone of the watch. The new ringtone will be applied to the next incoming call. Knowing stare. You can change the background image. If you select an image from the list, it will be applied immediately. Hell yeah, cosmetics! Alright, let me check my watch. Is that the phone? Okay. Settings, I guess. What are we gonna put as our ringtone, y'all? Okay, this is kind of ominous. These are actually pretty realistic ringtones. I think this is the one I used in my first playthrough. It's kind of funny to have something so energetic. Why would I put one of these as my ringtone? The voice gave of him going, test test. No, I already did that one in my first playthrough. let's do the ominous classic one. No. No. Let's. All right. We're gonna have some classical music as our ringtone. Why not? I don't really care about the themes, but sure, I'll put it as something different. Yeah, we're gonna have nice yellow. Oh my gosh, you can have actual pictures. Yeah, sure, some flowers. Why not? This is now a bee watch. Fitting for a bee. I'm not gonna list the recordings. I don't remember them being very important. You already list my instructions and press it, record button. Yeah, it's just I'm teaching about recording. When you break your screen to review our choreography on this stuff, it wasn't up to us to choose that. Suppose there was us to wear it on stage, they wouldn't want us to wear big tablets. They didn't even see on this tiny teeny device television. If they wanted to advertise their products and brand, why not give us something bigger? What do you know about being Don't remember this. Yeah, what do you know about being big? This is why we love Inha. Don't make fun of my body. What are you gonna do? Hit me? Why don't you shut your sorry mouth? The girls are fighting. I know it's enough of recording. You were recording this. You better just delete our conversation. You must. Mic check, mic check. Doyun Han from Masquerade. No, not that. My name is Doyun Han. I love music and what am I doing? No, this is so real. I hate self-introduction stuff. Like anytime I do an LK collab and I'm asked to self-introduce myself, I don't know what to say. Real. What about you? Yeah, it's our mission. They want us to promote this product. Alright, a mission. Sorry, I forgot about that. We should know how forgetful you are. It's all recorded. Huh? Why didn't you even turn it on? I forget your Xbox. Now delete it. Let's start over again. Trying to hide your past or some memory. Not really. You're very firm about it. I was saying that casually. Anyways, I'm saving this. You're very firm about it. I'm not gonna be checking the recordings unless I have to. I don't think it's that important. Hater. This is where this game really gets text heavy. The social media app. I don't know if we can check it yet. Can we? Nope. Nope. It's really being sensitive, so I keep going back and forth just by the like what do you call it? Because I'm playing with controller now, it keeps like going back and forth just from the when it swings back. I don't know what it's called. Alright. Let's have a chat with Ina, why not? Better than I thought. Sponsorships. Stars. Profile corrections. I'm pretty sure we have to talk about the profile corrections, so I'm gonna start with that. My latest gun mixed up with Juyang's and the blood type with Yasung. We're about the same light. Okay, so I messed up instantly. Honestly, I should have seen this coming. How much do you weigh? That's a dangerous question. To be honest, people didn't even know about the mixed-up profiles. Things have gotten worse because of Yesung and Gyoyak. Gyuyak's size was displayed as 170 centimeters. Whereas Yesung's was 180 centimeters. It was chaotic. It was probably one of the 3 most ridiculous incidents that happened during B-Stars. It was obviously wrong. Oh, never mind, it's actually positive. Exactly, they ignored it when we asked them to fix it. The viewers went crazy when it was broadcast. Yeah, it was a mess. The new guy was the only one who got fired. He was sloppy but diligent. I can't believe that was the best they could come up with, to fire the new guy. It worked out for him since he didn't get buried with us. Good point, actually. I would want to get fired from here. The two stared at the record silently. Yeah, nothing in life is certain. If a report reaches a certain point and specified criteria are satisfied, a report event will occur. It can sometimes require a reaction keyword here. If you see the 5-phase report event for each character, the epilogue will change. Interesting, so it's like friendship events basically, and if you get enough friendship events, the ending will change. I never got to see that much, the epilogue part. Also, what was I gonna say? I do find it kind of questionable that there were only 2 staff that got trapped back here. Like, there had to be more staff around, right? A place like this wouldn't have only 2 staff working. I guess they were just not in the same space. Hey, wait. Are my eyes different colors? Nope, both blue. I'm so worried that I thought I might have lost the contact. Hina blinked her eyes several times. Did I bother you? Didn't you bring your glasses? Wear glasses on stage? No thanks. I can't see anything without my contacts. I need to take good care of them. Hina mumbled to herself while rolling up her eyes. Please don't speak with your eyes rolled up. Hey, I do whatever I want with my eyes. What are you looking at? Don't fall for me, you ain't my type. It's okay. It's okay, she's speaking to Doyu, not me. You know what? We turned into different people as we went through the preliminaries. You had long brown hair and glasses back then. Do you still remember that? And you had red contacts and long hair in the beginning. And I think it's an injustice that they got rid of it. Now he just looks like generic K-pop boy. Number 20. Your long hair wore red contacts until they were midway through the training camp. Although he felt awkward after getting a haircut and taking out the contacts, everyone else loved his new style. Because this is a game that's, I believe takes place in South Korea. I mean, it's made by a South Korean company. I'm pretty sure Line is South Korean. And like all the names are Korean, so you know. But yep, that's South Korea, alright. That's South Korea, alright. Yay, say too much. Come to think of it, we've all changed a lot. Even the way we think. How did they come up with unique characters for each of us? It's in their brain salad and his parents who script. You even talk differently now. Oh yeah, thanks for noticing that. Honestly, I feel like I should be giving her a Valley Girl accent, but I think that would be overdoing it. I now stroked her hair gently. But I see no change in you. I have a hard time faking the character. It's all designed by experts, it won't hurt to go along with it. Change means evolution, which is good, right? I'll say it is an unfit evolution. I stared at Doyoon disapprovingly. The show isn't set up to show our true selves, Mr. Hard Rocker. Got her own long wavy hair. She normally wears round glasses, but she takes them off when she's on stage. She also wears blue contact lenses. I do find it funny that, I mean, I guess Seo could also have dyed hair. And Yesung also could have dyed hair. Because, like, actually, no, Yesung has red eyes, doesn't he? Does he have red eyes? I don't actually remember. But I do find it funny that for the blonde, blue-eyed character, they're like, yeah, no, that's obviously contacts. But no, green hair and red hair, that's perfectly normal. A short silence followed after the conversation. Started by a sudden sound, though you step back. What's your HUD? The concrete debris fell right before his eyes. Actually, I don't even think you have to... I forgot that you even realized that you need to do this in the first playthrough as well. But yeah. Well, isn't it sure convenient that that ringtone was there to warn us? What the hell? I just fell from above. You nearly died. Hey, I'm the one who called you. Well, I was playing with my watch to see what was working. It was something to be thankful for. Debris would have crushed him if the ringtone had gone off. It sure would have been a bad thing if we still had it on mute, right? I love this part. This part is great. This is the part that convinced me this game was going to be awesome. The rescue team's advice to unmute the ringtone had saved him. It's too dangerous here. That was quite close. Everyone looked up at the ceiling with grim expressions on their faces. The tension died down as the ominous tremors began to subside. Let's talk to... let's just get Sale over with. Literally leave. Rescue. With the staff members and audience, let's just get to safe areas. We'll take at least 6 hours for the rescue team to arrive. Actually, do I have anything important to talk about with him? It was serious back then. Already I forgot that you can glean his reaction by, talking about it. Do you have to talk with him about the smartwatches? I don't think he likes the conversation topic. I think he's good. I'm pretty sure he's just gonna be like, you have a smartwatch and I don't. You're so lucky. I'll talk about the profile correction since he is yapping about it with a little text bubble. It was chaotic. Last preliminary was a mess too, but Seal turned his eyes away from Do-yoon. All the noise from the last round. One thing was Do-yoon advancing without the rest of his band. The contestant profiles getting mixed up was clearly the production crew's mistake. Some even mentioned a boycott. It's because they made the new guy do all the work. I told them the profiles got mixed up. Why didn't I change it right away? The staff fired the new guy and posted a written apology, held him responsible for the whole incident. But they were short on staff because he was fired. That doesn't even make sense. No. Yeah, no, that's just companies. PR. That just has been straightened out. Where's the staff that created a scapegoat, felt anger, or felt pity that they sacrificed a young staff member? I mean, the sacrificed young staff member... I'm pretty sure being angry is gonna make him be angry because you never respect the production staff. I'm gonna feel pity. Poor guy, I knew he did a lot of work. Everybody knew it, but nobody dared to step up. Oh, that was bad for Sanita. You weren't the only one who sat idly by. They didn't do the scapegoat. It was dangerous to stand against the producer. The new guy was the softest, so he was sacrificed. Hand Seth was using to hold it back. Seth? Who the fuck is Seth? Who the fuck is Seth? Who is Seth? You mean Sale? Who the fuck is that? Ah yes. The famous Versailles character Seth. And Seth was using to hold the bag trembled slightly. It's common, I've seen it often. This game has some typing mistakes. Poor guy got the blame and became a sole scapegoat. Let me have a yeah, but yeah. Lloyd, what are you looking at? Nothing, bro. I'm just admiring your face, bro. No homo. You want to talk about these? Sure, let's talk about smartwatches. What are you looking at? The watch? Oh yeah, my wrist feels funny. What? Did you break it when... No, it's not broken. I just wanted to loosen up the wrist strap a bit. Okay, I was worried. Let's do stare at the watch on Noyun's wrist. Noyun, have you tried calling someone with yours? I already made a call, but I'll keep trying. I didn't try any further. Oh well, I'll keep trying. Also, oh boy, I didn't even remember the fire back there. That's bad. I'll keep trying. No, everyone in the contact list is here. I mean, you both. The phone app on the watch could only be used to call people in the contact list. Oh well. As for you though, I'm a little surprised. You know how things are for me right now. I'll keep checking anyway. Let's do that, so we don't know how things are going to turn out. What's up? And I wants you to call anyone in the contact list. This operation is dependent on getting a network signal. Sure, let's talk about this. Why'd you turn around? Let me see if you're okay. Yeah, you want us to give a little spin? Okay, buddy. Considering what just happened to me, I'm quite fine. Except for getting quite dirty. As long as we're alive, we need to keep being careful. Nothing belongs to us in here. Hair, makeup, clothes, accessories, they're all provided by someone else. Guess the watch is the most expensive, huh? I think so, though it's no use with the empty contacts. The people in here with us, and that's about it. That's what the production crew wanted. Yeah, no secretly calling your girlfriends. To maintain the security of the contestants or to isolate the contestants. This is a little bit too conspiracy theorist. Let's just go with to maintain the security. This was to keep the contestants secure. I mean, to be fair, you know, stalker fans are always an issue. You don't want them getting your phone number and just calling you. Adding new contacts to the contacts app was strictly prohibited, so the watches only contained the names of the survivors and a few staff members. We had to remove the names of those who were eliminated from the audition. Were they afraid that we might say something? Thanks to that policy, we have no one to call now. Okay, my sanity. I'm doing good in terms of getting them to like me, but my sanity is not doing so good. And I talked to the rescue team, so they must have her number. I should also figure out when my phone gets a signal. Right, Ina's phone number might not work sometimes. Yep, contacts up. Can only call people that are registered. I'm gonna take a sip of my drink. I knew this game was gonna be a lot of reading. It sure is. Let's have a chat with Julia. I'm relieved, but it's a good thing we have this at least. There's nothing on it, not even any phone numbers. I know, they cleared the contacts list. There's no one on your messenger? Let me check. Or same as you. Yeah, same as you. Same here. You can only send messages to someone in the contact list. Is it because it was the beta version? I mean, if only they'd left some contacts. Don't think too deeply. After a brief silence, Shuyi ran her hand through her long hair. Yeah, I need to stay strong. It's okay. It's going to be alright. She mumbled to herself and raised her head. I'm sorry, it must be hard for you too. Are you alright? I think so. Although, I'm not at my best. Yay, some sanity back. Of course not. Dorian, I was just cheer up. It sometimes feels good that. Okay, yeah. It's a bunch of stuff about the messenger. Oh? Dorian. You're going to call your band members, right? Huh, why are you asking me that? I actually don't comment on other people's business, but in this case you should before it's too late. Jing ran her hand through her long hair. As I left Beloved, I didn't contact any of my team members. Oh, so it's true that she left without any explanation. I felt shameful and sorry, and there was no going back anyway. It would be better to talk to them after things were settled. So why didn't you contact them? Jing fell silent for a moment. Never. Never? Not even once? That's right. But it's been years, yeah, but like... What should... Also, hi Journeys, I'm sorry I didn't even see you. I'm sorry, I was locked into the game. This is a new game. Read the spoiler warnings, it's kinda heavy. But yeah, we're a bunch of celebrities trapped in a falling building. Collapsing building. Bad stuff is gonna happen. But yeah, I feel like once you get past a certain point of like... not talk to people, the barrier to actually reach out to them only becomes higher and higher, so it never ends up happening. I feel like that's actually pretty normal. It's not a good thing, that's why you should just talk to them immediately, but yeah. Not surprised. But it's been years. As more time passed, it got more difficult to contact them. I was afraid I might bring up their painful memories. She lowered her head, looking pale. Aw, she looks so cute. We practiced really hard. We were sincerely committed to our future. I even told them we'd be together forever. I screwed it all up by abruptly leaving them. And none of them called you to ask why. No, they must have been disappointed. I understand them. Is that why they didn't interview during the preliminaries? Oh, the interview with one of them, with the mosaic applied to her face? Yes, that one. She said she was your former team member. She was very pointed. And I must take it. You kept procrastinating to make the call, and that was the consequence. It's all because I ran away from them. Jung shook her head and her long hair ruffled. Why did she call them before coming up for B-stars? It would look like I came asking for their support after crushing everything. I just couldn't find the courage to face them. That's why I'm telling you. You should call your members before it's too late. Jing severed all connection with her team members after she left Beloved. Some members criticized her for joining the audition. What about this? All the personal details got mixed up. But it's still displayed as official. We've been telling them ever since they were displayed. So did I. They snapped at me for bringing that up, so I didn't even bother to ask them again. And the viewers discovered it right away. It's because they left all the work to the new guy. I still think it was harsh, right? She put too much responsibility on him. It was just a matter of time where that's what the staff had to do. Putting a heavy burden on the staff member. I mean, It is what the staff had to do. However, that's because there was too few staff, which is kind of their problem. They should have just hired more people. So she had too much responsibility on him. I thought they were too harsh. Really? I don't think they made a big deal out of it. They made the new guy do all the work, but something went wrong. I didn't say anything because he was going to be blamed for everything. Okay, that was good. You knew. He managed data and did other tech stuff. He even had to deal with subcontractors at times. Oh god. I just had a theory that I can't even voice yet because we're not at the part where this character is a thing yet. When I played this for the first time, I never caught the detail that the new guy was managing data and did the tech stuff. I suddenly have a theory for... I don't want to spoil, I don't want to spoil. I also don't know anything about this character because I literally only saw like one sentence from them because I never got to the point, like, you know, in you're forced to get a bad ending first in this game, and in that bad ending you don't really do much with it. But there's one other character in this game that you will get to talk to as of the ones we've met so far. What if that's a new guy? I never considered this when I first played it, but now that I like know that that character exists, and you know that the new guy was doing data and tech stuff, I never connected those two dots, but actually that's a possibility. This is not me having prior knowledge, guys. I don't actually know this. This is just me making theories. He managed data and did our tech stuff. You have to deal with subcontractors at times. But then the accident happened and the show needed a scapegoat. How can a new guy be held responsible? I just didn't get it. You know how Sungyeon is. I faced hell not knowing what was going on. It was a natural thing for you to do if you didn't know. Thank you for putting it that way. Don't think about that right now. But I still regret it. He has a head on not only physically demanding jobs, but I see in the work outsourcing. Okay. Let's go talk to Hyesung. How fortunate is that? Alright, he likes the smartwatch. Let's talk to him about the smartwatch. It's a good thing we have this at least. Isn't it broken? That's a horrible thing to say. They might ask me to pay for it if I break it. I bet this is worth more than our braids per episode. You thought that far. What do you think I am? Plus, mine's more expensive. You're kidding, right? Why are you the only one with the latest model? Really? Why are you the only one with the latest model? This one. Really? See how unconcerned you are? How do you think I've been uploading photos on Fader? See, this is how it works. Look at this. I'm sure these photos are not gonna come in important later. knowing smile. I need to stop spoiling the game. But like, listen, I can't help the fact that at least me not being able to keep my mouth shut in this instance is a great indicator that I would not be able to lie about not having knowledge about other games, because I would be acting exactly the way I am acting right now, just being like, knowing smile, teehee, I wonder if this is gonna come important later. Like, when I know, I'm so obvious about it. It may be silly, but this game playthrough is gonna be me proving that I definitely am not lying in my other playthroughs about not knowing anything. Like it is. Yes, we have to take photos of the stage. This watch comes into models. The Model C has a built-in camera, but the others don't. Yesung showed him the watch stands. I don't get this instant have it either. I saw the rappers before. Rapper? Did you forget his name already? What's the point of remembering the name of someone who was sent home? Also, he's just not a relevant character in this game, so he doesn't get a name. Anyhow, if I take photos, it's uploaded to the cloud automatically. Nice, huh? They get it now. If the watch gets damaged, I lose more money. Camera automatically uploads photos to the cloud. Only guessing was the flagship model of the watch has staff. You don't have anything to say about any of these, except for sponsorship products. Yeah, sure, why not? Isn't it weird? From head to toe, everything's borrowed from someone else. Only thing that's mine is my body. That's sad. Do you think it's sad when I dress you for free? You're not star material. Well, it's different for everyone. Ah, fuck! This is what I get for talking about a conversation topic that didn't have him talking about it. This is my bad. I'm sorry, Yasuki, please don't hate me. I actually like your character. I think you're kind of based. At least in like this first ending. The first end of it, I think he's kind of based actually. You will get to that. I just don't understand. How can this be sad? Sorry. Size blurry and it's just a sleeveless jacket. Well, I suppose it's different for everyone as you put it. But if you're so uncomfortable with sponsored products, you shouldn't have joined the show, right? Okay, I need to talk to him again so I can fix my reputation, even though it doesn't actually matter, but I don't want him to hate me. I think talking about social media is gonna make him happy. I've seen all kinds of ridiculous situations since joining Beastars. Not just me, you've been through all kinds of stuff too, right? I felt like I was on a roller coaster. You must do the same. Me, I'm... Let's go! You're right, there were some heavy moments and I learned many useful things, that's for sure. There were also things I wish I didn't know. Wish I didn't know. Something that makes me feel like an adult. What does that even mean? You wouldn't understand even if I told you. I actually don't know what this is about. Something makes me feel like an adult. I actually don't think I know. Or if I do know, I don't remember. Huh. Alright. I should try to fix my reputation. See, the thing with this game is it suddenly gets double in length if you try to talk about everything, so I'm not gonna do that. Especially not right now, because I don't think for this first playthrough the reputation, like how much they like you, actually matters. So... Oh wait, I need to talk to them more though, because I still missed 3 of them. Alright, fine. You got anything to say about the rescue? We still have to wait for a long time until the rescue team arrives. Lots of time. I'm glad most of them evacuated. People missing, they must be safe too, right? Maybe, I'm sure we weren't the only ones that were going to be rescued. Thu stared at the ruin for a moment. Let's get out of here in one piece. Kiyek muttered to himself. No. Yeah, of course. Nothing in there until the rescue team arrives. Aw, they're buddies. Report event, let's go. Do-yoon, does it still bother you? You know, what you've gone through while coming up to the finals? Don't over his eyes for a moment. And all of this mess? Not really. I just want to focus on getting out of here safely. Yeah, we should definitely do that. Just think about how to get out of here alive. Kiyek looks across the ruined audience area. I forgot that he had the nerd look before the finals. You look quite troubled even before you came up to the stage. I could easily tell just by looking at you. Was it noticeable? You didn't think I knew. I tried not to show it. No one wants to see me grimace. I don't even look likable. Oh, don't be so insecure about yourself, Do-yoon. You got this. You look likable enough. I guess they might not act this way in front of the camera, which is why the social media doesn't ship them. But like, if be so real, if the audience of the show got to see this kind of interaction between them, the fans would be going wild. The fans would be putting them both to the top, wanting them to like make a duo or something. I know social media, I know fandoms, I know fans of celebrities. I know they would be doing that. But no, this game is too cowardly. They don't give us the shipping. Like, they will give us everything else that is toxic about celebrities, but not the shipping. Anything but the shipping. It's a South Korean game, I suppose. You look like bull enough. You don't think you have a poker face, do you? No, definitely not. Well, maybe a bit of that, no? No. Okay, Mr. Poker Face. Just say I read your mind then. Are you a mind reader or something? Who knows? Afraid of me reading your mind. Stop talking about reading your mind. I feel like they just said the same thing 3 times in a row. Okay, I'm wearing a poker face right now. Give it a try again. That's not how that works. You look afraid of his eyes, smiling. When we get out of here after the rescue team comes, I'll tell everyone that you saved me. Right, I guess he did also save him. That also probably helps with their friendship. I'll make sure your heroic act is publicly known. Without a word, Do-yoon turned his head to see what Gyuk was glancing at. Gyuk turned his gaze back from the ruined states of Do-yoon. Without your timely help, I would have died already. That's why I... Don't get emotional yet. We're only half alive in his ruin. Oh, sorry. No need to be sorry. Anyway, thank you for saying that though. No, I want to thank you for what you've done. We'll absolutely make it out of here. No, wholesome. He saved his life during the collapse. He said that he would help Do-yoon clear his name. You got anything to say? Yep. Smartwatch, okay. I know he's gonna be pissed about it, but I think I have to for the sake of information. At least you got a watch. Oh, use the default password. The watch, the Feather account, anything that's official, you remember, right? I know, everything is bound to our watch and we can't change our Feather accounts. Does this mean that we have no privacy? No. You're a celebrity. What is privacy? You already know that the sponsor's not the only problem. We're supposed to capture it right away, but I wonder what they're basing the issue over the lock device. I already know there's not much I can do anyway. It's a little annoying, but that was the deal in the first place. I wonder where I lost my phone. I have no clue right now. Yeah, what am I supposed to do for hours? Me when I know he's lying. Me when I know he's talking out of his ass. Me when I know he's bull. Me when I know he's spouting bull. You got enough pies in your pocket, don't lie. You want mine? I don't have much use for it. Do you have a notebook? He's always scribbling. I'm not giving him my sword watch. Absolutely not. I mean, this is a nicer option, but I don't want to give him that. Fine. I know he's not gonna take it anyway because it won't make sense for plot reasons, so I'll just be nice. No, mine, I don't have much use. No, but then he's gonna call us ungrateful. There's no winning with this guy. I'm just gonna say, do you have a notebook? What habits in a notebook you always carry? That's... Syl took out a wrinkled notebook from his messenger bag. I was married to Do-yoon, that's all. I was so dazed that I forgot about it. I could just write things down here. So So always carries a notebook in his messenger bag and uses it to jot things down. It's the only thing he has right now since he wasn't given any electronics by the show. Blinks. Blinks knowingly. You must be interested in what we do. It's just that I see you everywhere. That was kind of unexpected. Just remember what I said earlier. You don't need to stress over it. You know, it's my job. We'll get out of here, right? Lock settings, the passwords. Individual app accounts are bound to each watch. Can't be switched. I don't want him to like me. I didn't know the stage was so terribly built. Would have thought that the stage would collapse. If I make the decision, it was a critical mistake. He looked down. Then carefully chose his words. We'll get out of here safely. If the show keeps going on, then I have to get some good advice from you again. My advice? You remember the pop quiz mission? They sprang a question on me suddenly and I had to come up with an answer immediately. Without your timely help, I would have already been eliminated. Still has saved many contestants from trouble. I just happen to know that topic. I'm not sure if I was of any help. You're great. How'd you get to know so much? Well, let's just say it was my area of interest. I'm quite interested in pop music in general. I mean, he does work for a pop music show, so you know. Fair. Makes sense. Sale slightly took a step back, adjusting his glasses. That's why you look different when you talked about it. Different? In what way? You talked faster in a higher tone. Sale was a totally different person when it came to the topic of music. His advice was more delicate and easier to understand at times compared to that of the judges. I must have looked like a big mouth. No way, you were just awesome. I feel gross complimenting him. I'm being really hateful. I'm so sorry, Sale enjoyers. But like, if you know, you know. Like, that's no. He gives me the ick. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, enjoyers of this character. But like, why? Like, I don't know if he like gets redeemed later on in the game. I just know that from what I've seen, it's just ick, big ick. No way, you were just awesome. Really? Yeah, but this is my personal opinion. I'm just a staff member who's supposed to stay back and quietly support you guys. My producer always told me not to screw around. The glasses cast a shadow over Sale's face. My feedback matters to you. I'll say it didn't mind you at all. Moreover, you looked happy doing that. I see. Thank you. It's all new to me. So has a deep understanding of music, talks about his knowledge at every opportunity. He's so proud of it. Right, I forgot about the log. I should probably be checking that. Oh, right, it's like what you know, so that once you do more playthroughs, you can yeah. Oh, and I got more to say. Smartwatch. Oh, right, I forgot that you unlock more topics as it goes on, so you should go back to them to see if there's anything new. This is wearing this all-in-one smartwatch. Yeah, better than I thought. It's quite useful, although it's got some faults. You don't really use it, do you? I use it like everybody else does. Don't lie to me, everybody already knows. You only use them in my contacts apps. That's what everyone uses. But he doesn't look like the type. So ironic, huh? Like, you understand why I say that them turning Doyoon into generic boy number 20 is it's a crime. Like why? Like why do we have to make all the kill? No, I'm not gonna start a side rant about how Korea hates individualism. That's not that's too off topic. I'm not gonna start that. Just, you know, boo. But he doesn't look like the type. So ironic, huh? What do you mean by ironic? Not just to watch, you aren't good with any electronic devices. You even use paper when you're writing songs. It's just an old habit. Classic to put it mildly, old to be straightforward. And let's go with classic. Vintage, he's not good with electronics and stick to using paper score rather than composing songs on a computer. He's an analog person in many ways. I guess you don't even know the weird way of using it, huh? Since you're so classic. See, this is kind of funny because I did put classical music as my thingy. It doesn't really fit him though. I should have given him the rock one. That's more fitting for his Oh, it's like something dripping from the ceiling. I got jump scared. Like, is my game bugging out? You saw that, right? That scared me. Anyways. Of course not. If you would call it the weird way of using it. Whoa, that bad. Anyway, I wish I could continue to use it even after the show. I could ask a sponsor for that. It's already a used product. Or instead of a commercial product, it looks expensive. Can you afford? Let's not ask about our financial situation. Just say you could ask a sponsor for that. Maybe I should ask a sponsor. Who knows? It's already used and damaged. What are you talking about? Of course I'd ask for a new one. I don't know about that. Not filled with the watch on your wrist. So, what's the weird way of using the watch? Oh, that? It's about the ringtone. Oh, check this out. You're not set to watch the screen a few times, and her voice started to play. I could send a file I've recorded as a ringtone. How cool is that? Actually, we already learned about this. Actually, we changed our ringtone, so you know, we know. Hey, something feels funny. Is that how you're going to respond if you're hearing my beautiful voice? I can agree that it's weird. Nah, damn, don't call her a narcissist. It's not even that weird. No, am I weird? If you can set from basic tunes to recorded files, the rescue team requests that they unmute their ringtones. Rescue. Why didn't the recording work earlier? This is completely broken. I tried operating the watch but gave up shortly. Oh no, something must be broken again. Is it an app issue again? The phone worked, right? I could reinstall it, but I'm not touching it for now. You can't even use data. What about yours? Does it work? Maybe I tried using his watch. No sound was being recorded. Welcome to the club. What's the problem? I don't know, we've been wasting our time. Already contacted the rescue team, we achieved our objective anyway. Doesn't matter where it's working or not, we don't need that function. We don't know if we'll need that function, I'm just gonna say you already contacted the rescue team. We contacted the rescue team, that's something. Optimism! Wow, are you trying to cheer me up? I'm rather relieved. What are you saying? Although we won't have to record anything as you've pointed out, we don't know how long the phone's going to work either. We should be fine as long as other people continue to check it. You know, looks to watch again. What a shame. I've been recording vocal warm-ups. Recording new files doesn't work, but files already recorded are still in there, right? Oh, you're right. Thank God, I have to use them again when I get out of here. After we get out of here safely, you should be able to use them again. I feel like the wording in this game is a little bit weird sometimes, but oh well. Translations. Yep, let's hang in there until the rescue team comes. Record ad. Instability of the ad means that sometimes needs to be reinstalled. Okay, we got everything we need. I could continue to up my friendship with some of them, but honestly, I think it's fine. We'll just move on. Wait. Is there anything I can see here? No, it's just what I've collected. Alright. Yes. Alright. All positive, so that's good, even though it doesn't matter. After looking at everyone, Ina took a step forward. Hey, anyone else having issues with the recording? The way I see it, each watch might have a different functions working at the moment. Ina's watch. Ina's sponsored watch. The model name is 𝖼𝥧🧏. I'm gonna have to remember that, aren't I? No, actually, I can always just check like the keywords I've collected. 𝖼𝥧🧏20E. Much like Toyon's watch, its recording function isn't working. The accident might be the cause. And that's right, we need to check our watches. Our watches. And we might be able to cope with this situation better. The group continued to talk while checking their watches. This is it. Okay, same model, but all the functions working properly. Noyun, how's yours? Can you tell me which functions are working? Oh. Record app, messenger app, ringtone, contacts app. It's not really a function, is it? Phone app? Not the camera app, that's only yes sounds. I think this. I can set the ringtone on my watch. Songs I've on my watch can be set as ringtones. I was using your own voice as a ringtone. There are people with interesting tastes everywhere in the world. Thank God you muted the ringtone before. Otherwise, feel. The messenger and phone apps are working, but only to people in our contacts. Same situation here. There's no one except us in my contact list. It's not like we can add new contacts. What? You said your record app wasn't working. Oh, oops. Oops, I forgot that it was working functions. Alright, let me try again. Did I try recording again, but it didn't work. Oh, you didn't tell me which functions are working. I'm sorry, my bad. I'm sorry, I'm stupid. I'm sorry for being stupid. This thing's up myself in the middle of hitting the glaring eyes versus head. No! Stop! Get a hold of yourself. I'm sorry. I forgot that it was which functions are working. I've talked about this before and I forgot all about it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm being stupid. Animation don't want to sit down for it. It's okay, it doesn't matter. It's okay, it doesn't matter. It's okay, it doesn't matter. It doesn't affect the ending. It doesn't affect the ending. It doesn't affect. No, I did wrong. No, I didn't mean to press the right button. I pressed the wrong button. It's wrong again. Why? Oh, that's auto. Which one is skip? That's skip. I'm sorry. I just lowered my affection with them twice because I'm stupid. I'm sorry. Oh, Ina, I don't give a shit about Sale hating me, but now Ina also hates me, and I don't want her to hate me. I messed up. Wait, it skips over the text I hadn't read yet? I should change to a profile fitting for the watch contact. What? Wait, why does it skip over the dialogue I haven't read yet? Oh, that's so annoying. Why does it do that? I haven't read that yet. Why did it skip over it? Oh, what the? And of course I can't go back because this game has a weird... me when the text skip... me... Okay, that's annoying. I should keep that in mind to not do that. It's just, well, here... No, but I don't know what it said. That's so annoying. I can't read it because this history function is useless. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Just something about yada yada. Yeah, your apps are locked. You can't log into another account. There's an awkward silence. Quietly filled with your wishes. Huh? What's the matter with you? It's a reception, and I found out that people are still voting. Hee hee. Ongoing voting. Even the collapse of the stage couldn't stop the popularity vote. Kyoyak, who was looking at his watch, raised his head and his eyes met Doyun's. It's true. The votes are ongoing? That's ridiculous. Why are they still running the vote? Maybe they just forgot to shut down the system? Nah, I don't think so. Could this affect the rankings? It might be. But if they're still voting, maybe it will. No way! Who would vote in this situation? Oh, you've never met Twitter people. People must be confused, but this is... Feeling uncertain, Doyun's thoughts began to become tangled. Long contestants getting all the votes. I wonder who. Spoiler, I know who. Jing and Ina hurriedly checked their watches. Really? Yasung! Oh. Awesome, it worked. Yasung, what the fuck did you do? Social media, man! He's using his Gen Z powers to know the impact of social media. Unironically, they treat Yasung's character as like just having all the powers of being Gen Z. Like, I don't know how old the characters are, but you can tell that they treated the other ones as millennials and Yasung as Gen Z. It's really obvious in the way they wrote them. Look at y'all pretending like you know nothing about it. You know we have official fader accounts made for B-stars. The social media, contestants use accounts given to them by the show. Accounts for eliminated contestants are deleted. It can be used on smartphones, watches, PCs, etc. I just started posting, I'm still alive. Yasung posted a comment to Fader via his watch that he's alive once more fans to vote. There was an accident, but I managed to survive law. But wow, the fight is still going on. Wow, didn't vote for me so I can survive the audition. Yeah bro, so I can survive the audition. Because I'm still alive and they're all dead. They said no one on the stage could escape. Everyone okay? Kyoyak and other contestants? Well, Yasung's Fader. It could be an auto-bride bot. Why is he posting this? I really don't want to think that someone hacked this account to do such mischiefs. You had the time to write a post like that? Of course, I'm in 5th place right now. I must have looked like a nobody. But it's not over till it's over. I'm still alive. Just wait. I can shake things up. Yasung seems so evil right now, but I don't know. Like, is this a morally good thing to do and not confirm that the others are also alive? No. But the longer this goes on, the longer I think he's actually kind of clever for doing this. Like, it's not... I don't want to call it morally good, But he's making he's in the long term he's making the right decisions here. That's what I'm gonna say. Using pronounced sinister smile. These also sweat glisten under the light. Communication started falling apart. Now use the timeline menu, communication and smartwatches, fader and auto-write apps, the social media part. This is where it gets really long in terms of text and text and text. This one you can see the latest fader posts, the create posts that collect clue keywords, create all past posts on fader on social media platform, exchange messages exchanged with your friends and your contacts, see the number of votes on your rankings by the contestants of various stars. I took the writing interval of the auto-write bot and changed the content. Change will be applied to next scheduled auto-write post. Does this actually do anything, the auto-write? I don't remember it doing anything. Let's check our socials first. Like, look at how long this is, just to give you an idea. Look at how much social media posts you can read through. Look at all of this. This is just for one section. Look at how much social media you can read through. This is why I say this game has too much text. Look at details, sure, but like, look at all of this. Look at, I'm not done yet. We're not at the bottom yet. This is all the social media posts I have for this time. I mean, it gets less because now there's a lot of stuff stacked up just because you know, we weren't checking it, but still. I'm guessing so. The handsome Danny boy in this audition. Please support me and don't forget to vote for me. We don't know how many died or got injured from the accident. Yes, we still have time to play or fader. I can't help but think this poor excuse for school violence was all a lie. So they're still encouraging one another. It's a sort of guessing. Brain stars, Doyuhan. If you're okay, leave any comment if you want. I can't reply to you, unfortunately. You can only reply to the ones with like the little arrow in different color. I feel so cramped here. I'll still have to wait here at least 6 hours. Oh, save me. I'm here with Doyoon, Jooyoung, In-ha, Kyuk, and the 4 director. So my post may get a commotion or something. Well, I might write another post if you encourage me with some more votes. Talk to you later. I'm gonna sound really crazy for calling him based right now. I'm gonna sound so crazy for saying he's based before, but trust me, just you'll see. For now I'm gonna sound crazy, but I will be right in the end. At least for as far as I've seen of this game, which is actually not so the very end, so I might actually end up being crazy again. Fader is a waste of life. Take care of people trapped inside, so much the atmosphere, knowing already there is a patient with a panic attack. Alright, I'm gonna reply to this. Can I reply to this? I can reply to this, right? I thought I could reply to this. Or are these the responses to other things? Wait, then which ones can I reply to? I know you can reply to some of them. I guess these are just replies to each other. No news about Doyoon. He says posting comments though. I pray for your safety. The 5 performing on stage. If Yesung is safe, then the others should be safe too. It's Vader, can be alright, but Rose B-Stars number 2 is Yesung and Trans. I'm not gonna read all of this, it's gonna take too long. Yesung is creating more troubles in real time than the accident did. Managed to survive while the vote is still going on. The vote from me so I could survive the audition. They said no one on stage could escape. Everyone okay, getting other contestants, not friendly by a bot, right? If the other contestants are alive, fans are desperate to know the situation there. Come on, official account manager, do your work, you lazy at. Peter Post ready for rescue, what a man. Hey Snob, if you're still alive, watch out for Yesung. If you mess with Yesung like you did in the show, you don't know what he's gonna do to you. People are beefing. Stalker rumor was known to be fabricated by In-ha. Oh, this is an interesting bit of lore that's gonna become relevant later. The highlighted terms are obviously important stuff, but this is something that hasn't come up yet, but it's gonna be important later. The stalker rumor was known to be fabricated by In-ha. You still believe that? Oh, come on, guys. What? A bombing terror? Don't even mention a careless rumor here. So In-ha had stalkers, Interesting. Asking if we're still alive. I'm just gonna scroll until I find the ones that we can reply to. Like, it's just social media posts, guys. Singing is a famous genius producer who made success in every TV show, and I heard her name way more than any other contestant, but now this thing happened. She can't get away from this easily. Research official, we're checking the latest news or news about the digital victim so far. Like, yeah, what do you mean? Official account is slower than fans. Isn't that real? Should I fall for the vote? Popularity vote's legitimate. I hope Ina's ranking doesn't drop. It was held later and only Yesing and Dogi will be saved by that. Oh wait, there's a picture right here. Oh, this is the ranking, I see. So many comments encouraging voting, but it will be void if the show doesn't continue. As if it's still being held. I mean, I know why, but I'm not gonna spoil. Kulik still holds a silver spoon in his mouth, blah blah, nipple baby, blah blah, nipple baby. Betrayer will not let ours be rescued first. That's just people shitting on us. We're unpopular Gogoro, no wonder she ran away from the excellent side first. I could match for Toyo. Having another panic attack and crash like shit. Okay. More haters being haters. Savage audition starts from there. It was being held. Encouraging festival in this mess. Well, those guy whack jobs never disappoint me. Raffle copter. I'm not appreciate your support. I saw a name though, while refreshing the page. I'm so surprised. Please don't do that. Why did you post in the comment normally? Why are you running an auto-raid bot now? Is this already time for auto-raid? Oh, this guy was posted by Doyo, now this auto-raid bot. I'm sorry. Sorry, I'll make a post. I should be able to make one. I don't remember how though. No, an advertise. Okay, and then there's another one over here. Or there's even more social media posts. I forgot that there were multiple. Something went wrong, please answer me. Such an emergency broadcasting screen, what the frick? The show is being late at the request of WBS. We appreciate your patience. More images. Was there an accident? And I'm caught in a traffic jam. I've never seen so many fire trucks passing by like this. Come on, clear the way if you hear the siren wailing from behind you. Yes, people. If you hear a siren, make way, please. This is something I also hate. Oh wow, a realistic photo. Broadcasting stopped. This is from like the very intro. Fun. Give me a second. Then the producer. Mission is not over yet. Please encourage your friends to go vote for him and don't forget to share Doyo info as well. Look at this image. Oh, people are talking about it being scripted and the vote being fake. Yeah, that also happens. More images. Okay, nothing I can reply to yet. I'll just auto-raid. Maybe I should use auto-raid style. Style provokes people. Oh right, I forgot it was like that. Style provokes people to get attention, or style that calms people down. I feel like style that calms people down suits him better. Such a soothing style. I'm doing well thanks to all of you. I hope to see you soon. Yeah, we're not winning the provoking thing from Yesung, I'm afraid. Alright. Why does it say there's something new? Oh, now I can reply to stuff. Okay, okay, game. Read a post with a check mark to get a clue keyword. You can reply to a post that directly mentions your chapter. Check out a post where the reply button is displayed. Oh, mentions your character, I see. You know, once you choose your sanity might change, or you could get Doyon's profile. We know how many died or got injured from this accident, but Yesung still has time to play with later. I can't help but think that the support excuse for school violence was all a lie, don't you think? Why can I reply to this? Oh, because we can get a keyword from it, right? Guessing's violent past has been revealed by us from a classmate on Fader. That's keywords, right? This is replies. If you're okay, leave comments if you want. Share Guessing's post, but I did not respond. No, I'm just gonna share the post. Guessing posts a message about her situation. Sharing it will be the answer. Yep, now people know that I'm still alive. Oh my, was this comment shared by Doyun? Doyun shared Guessing's post. I thought the notification was from Robot again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, let the people know that we're alive. What we can learn from Doyun's shared post. Guessing's list of casualties is correct. Doyun is okay enough to play with Fader. Internet calls available. Doyun doesn't want to get any blame by writing a post himself. We are kind of cowardly, I will say. Doyun does not have very big balls, but that's okay. It's okay. Doyun shared Guessing post, which means Guessing is safe. I'm so relieved. What's the particular helping Guessing? No idea, but as long as Guessing is okay, I'm okay. So acting foolishly after being rescued, blah 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 blah, it should be enough. Let's either check for new messages later. Right, let's scroll through. I already read, so I'm just gonna scroll. I guess you have to do it through this button and not the one from watch. It's not if you're still alive, watch out for Guessing. If you mess with Guessing like you did in the show, you don't know what he's gonna do to you. Yeah, Ina got called a snob. Give her a humiliating nickname because she is picky and can be rude when speaking. Except that's also all fake. She just puts on an act because that's what the directors chose for her. Okay, and we do get the address the stalker thing. Rumor has it that someone is stalking Inha. Oh hi, I don't know who's giving hard reactions, but hello. You dead? Did you see Guessing's post? Don't be clinging? Heck no. Oh hi Drea, me. Give a quick answer. Still alive. That's great vocalist 𝖼🥧🧏. Oh, this is our band member. I didn't even realize. That's a good thing I didn't pick the mean one. Honestly, I don't know what happens if you're mean. I've never picked the mean options in this game. Like, I didn't get to a point where you saw the result of them anyway, but like, I don't know. They seem problematic. I'm not the any what is it? The where's escaping me? Any publicity is good publicity. That's what I was looking for. I'm not a supporter of any publicity is good publicity. I'm not gonna cause accidents just so people start talking about me. Just bringing a fight on Doyun. Doyun should refute that mildly. Not dead. Oh, he ran away to save his life but ended up buried here. That's crazy. Who comfortable enough inside to play with Fader? You left the band to make your day, blah blah blah. It's a cynic response as I've expected, but being the bigger person always wins. It's bad for my sanity though. So to check for new messages later. Let's see. There. Star producer, nickname given to Sungyeon as she became the chief producer of the new season of Beastars after having achieved success in the past. I already checked the images. The first nickname for Kyu-yak was the son of a beloved singer, and the nickname was born partially out of jealousy and envy. Oh, hi, Slugs. Hello, hello. More betrayer stuff. Yeah, accumulating nickname for Doyun. Gave up his band members to advance in the finals alone. Nickname blames him for betraying his band members and longtime fans. I'm gonna have a panic attack. One of the Jung suffers from panic attacks. Yes, yes. Revenge wrong. I'm looking tired to give it to Jung by viewers. A mocker past history of running away from a girl group. Just mean social media rumors, basically. Alright, who do I want to talk to? Oh, Seo doesn't hate me anymore. I'm not happy about that. Oh god, I have so many. I forgot that this game has so much stalking. Do you have anything you have like a response? Yep. You want to talk about the silver spoon thing? Alright. I should think. That's a compliment, right? That's just what people say. Late Byung-hyun Lee and... Oh, he's dead? I didn't know his father was dead, actually. My uncle's family. I remember prominent figures like government ministers. Oh, he's not just a nepo baby. He's like, what's it called? I know Korean terms. He's like the son of like a big rich family, like a chaebol type thing. That I see. CEO, hospital director. People said I was making the audition somewhat bland. I think they have a point. Many high-profile political figures that come from his father's side of the family. Some suspect the family is trying to extend its influence over the music industry. Yeah, like paid for him to get in and stuff. By the way, let me ask, why did you have to choose this audition? I wanted to make it on my own. Thought nobody would know as long as I kept my mouth shut. Yeah, no, the internet always knows. The internet always knows. There's no such thing as privacy on the internet. Not as long as your face is on there. That's why I'm a VTuber. This game looks cool. It does look very cool. I like the visuals of this game, but I yapped about this a bunch at the beginning. I think this game is a little bit wordy, but the visuals are so cool. Like, this game, it's not as bad yet, but it's gonna get very claustrophobic with all of these visuals, and I like that very much. They put a lot of effort into it, going beyond just, you know, normal visual novel style. I thought nobody would know as long as I kept my mouth shut, but it just came out on the first episode. I think it was quick to take advantage of it. I want to come out of that shadow. I seem to regret participating in the show. Story about his dad surfaced, or the story about his dad surfaced. He doesn't seem to regret his participation in the show. I don't think he regrets it. Still, you don't seem to regret joining the audition. Gyuk nodded with his eyes widened. The audience weren't the only people that tried to see my father and me. Weird, huh? I didn't think I wanted it. Still, I realized it was inevitable. People were calling him by looking at me. He barely made any TV appearances. It's like people tried to see him in EO. Some people argued that I capitalized on my father's stature to take first place. I can't deny it. Other people might find it rude if I said this was painful. First place after first place, Gyuk was on the up and up. Was on the up and up under the shadow of his father. If I say I regret this, they'd think I'm acting all high and mighty. Gyuk's father, famous singer throughout the country, known as sees his career, spent several decades and produced tons of his hit songs. I wish I could have gone. I should have gotten probably another game that I wish I would get myself. Crimson Grey? I haven't heard of it, but I'll look at it. You got anything else to say? Not really, I'll talk to someone else first. The source of all evil, social media, aka Twitter. Yeah, they call it Fader, but that's really so real. This is Twitter. We're looking at Twitter. This game has Twitter. Yeah, I agree. Fader, the root cause of so much trouble. Like a treasure island for those looking for some trouble. I think it had some positive influences too. Yeah, for guessing it did. This legend has begun for the Fader star created by Beastars and Fader. That's what it wants. Everyone focus on their own strengths. Or this is a competition of musical talent not appropriate for the purpose of the show. This is what I want to say. However, this is what Seo wants to hear. So fine. Not the purpose of the show. For the purpose of the show, he clearly doesn't fit the bill. Right, social media is just an additional element. We're looking for someone with brilliant raw talent and a potential to become a star. But favorite popularity should be considered the quality of a star too, right? I think so. Simple Civilian's remark. Talent is what makes a star. Failure stuff is for those who can't compete on their talent alone. Contestants who are only interested in personal gain. I never had respect for them. Fader Star, nickname for Fader Star, yes, at first it wasn't a adorable nickname, but after his surface cool vibes, now it became a humiliating nickname. Oh, they're basically calling him an influencer. Yeah, I get what I mean that now. You might get a clue keyword as a result of having a conversation. Okay, yeah. A splendid title, isn't it? I guess I'll keep yapping to him about Yesung. Just another nickname for Yesung, the Great. As the saying goes, live by Fader, die by Fader. We should have gotten rid of him when we found dirt on him. Boy, everyone in the show has dirt and they're using it for promotion. What are you talking about? What's a romance game with a psychopath, I'm pretty sure? Oh, there's many of those. There's so many of those. That doesn't narrow it down at all. Do you think Sungyeon would have exposed it if she knew about the dirt? Do you really think so? Have you heard the announcement at the start of this game where they literally went around to everyone? Hi, this is who's in 5th place. Also, he's a betrayer and a hater, and everybody should hate him, by the way. like, boy. You really think so? Yes, I do think so. Still turned his head. You're kind of slow. I guess that's how you made it this far. Did you ever sense that Sungyeon was covering for Hyesung? Oh, I forgot about this subplot. I forgot about the subplot of Hyesung being Sungyeon's, like, baby favorite. Seems to protect him more than the others. Shouldn't treat him any differently. I know that objectively this is the correct answer. Well, I can't say I've never sensed it, but I don't want him to like me. You can wear aspects of it if you watch it from behind the stage. The finals in the top 10, I thought he was just unstoppable. But I would have thought he'd be exposed on Fader, which he loves so much. Now he's facing such strong headwinds, so I guess justice has been served. But Sungyeon hasn't covered up for him ever since that instant. That's only so much she can do to cover for him. He wasn't show material anyway. He was making a vain effort to turn the ranking upside down again when he was destined to go home. Let's see if he's still a Fader star after he goes home. Honestly, probably. Using his history of school fans work out on Fader, his reputation falters severely with Fader, which the platform of his fan base. Okay, Yesung, what you got to say about all this? Fader, what? Oh, don't tell me that you... Why? Are you going to do it too? Do you even know how to post on Fader? Probably not. He only used it in the beginning, but barely touched it ever since. The public sentiment is so negative on Fader. You've made it to the finals by abandoning your buddies. Weren't you expecting a red carpet or something for you? Then you should have added more friends to the list and written more posts. What's the purpose of creating the account if you're not going to use it? Public opinion of Fader turned on him when he betrayed his band for the finals. He doesn't add any new friends anymore and his account is mostly inactive. You want me to give you a useful tip? Listen, you need a strategy when using Fader. I thought you were writing it as it comes. No, he's going for the being contrarian and being brass type of image. I know that that's also probably a mechanic in this game, since you can choose a different tone for like your auto rights and stuff. But I'm just gonna stick, even though I don't think it matters for this first ending, I'm just gonna stick with making Do-yoon like more on the calm side for now, because I think that fits him the most. And it's not like Yesung is already doing the very attention grabby thing, so I think it makes more sense to focus on the opposite side rather than trying to compete with him, which we're not winning. But you're writing it as it comes. Do-yoon, you're so ignorant. Also, hi Carol Turda, hello. This applies to regular people. We're celebrities in our own way, right? What you need is a provocation if you want to attract tens of thousands of people, including the newbies. Remember what I said, the provocation. Fire up the controversy. You think I can? Not the time for that. You think I can? Can I do it? I rarely use that. Hey, practice makes perfect. Nobody's born with a smartphone in their hand. Well... I... Whatever, just listen to me. Be casual, that's a good starting point. The character given to you by the show has great potential. Honest thoughts, contemplating on life. This is stories best kept to the books. It's something we as celebrities must endure. Guessing that the celebrities should use social media differently than ordinary people, he thinks of it like a deal. The fans get what they want, and the subs become more popular. If it is right, we can both find some success. So trust me, let's try focusing on 𝖼💫. We get nothing to lose anyway. Posting on 𝖼💫 because that's an their own account. They each have their own style and posting frequency. Nothing else to say about anything here. Let's see first if there's anything here. Snob, that's the role is given. A snob. Who's a snob on 𝖼💫? Is the right word. Who cares if it's right or not? It's just a comment on 𝖼💫. I let out a deep sigh. That's the role I was given in this show. Then they should have created the related scenes. Does that make everything okay? What's wrong with that? It was torture with real personality, make you look like someone else. She's not gonna like that. When you are just following the script of the show, people will criticize you. But you're getting criticized by strangers. There's a source that's created to fit the script. What's wrong with that? I fucked up. I like it. I want her to like me, but I've done nothing but made her hate me by being stupid and picking the wrong answer twice. By clicking the wrong button. I portrayed as who you are in this show. What about Yesung, Kyuk, or Yuja? Are they portrayed as who they are? Do people read our minds and send compliments? No. I just go along, I get to appear on TV at least. That's what I figured on, and I made it to the final somehow. They will edit out anything that doesn't fit the script anyway. Most of the time, the show wasn't scripted, but the general outline of each characteristics for each contestant had already been built up before the show. Nothing is real on social media. Or something like that. Oh, the stalker. It's been so chaotic that I forgot about it. Is it still happening? Yeah, and it's happening more often. The photo of Ina taken outside the stage was being circulated online. Soon a letter to the production crew arrived from the person claiming to have taken a photo. I didn't actually see it, but they are still receiving it. He was saying that he loves me, but then suddenly got angry and threatened to kill me. He begs me to tell him about my past, but says I must have been promiscuous when I tried to hide it. Ugh. A snob who doesn't care about anyone but herself. Ina, let's call the police. I don't need to get out of here first. Yeah, we'll call the police as soon as we get out of here. Agreed. 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 I'm keeping my mouth shut even though I really want to say something. Is there anything else you're worried about aside from the show, or to stop this character from doing it? I don't actually know. Oh, it's... I need to read the question that's actually underneath it because it gives more context. Why Ina didn't report it to the police? I'm assuming the staff. Is it because the show is against it? It's weird I tend to go along with the production crew's instructions. I need to keep messing up with her. I'm sorry, Ina. What's this game about? People on a celebrity show get trapped in a collapsed building. And also the voting for the show is still going on. Well, they're trapped here, so they have to, I don't know, yap on social media and talk to each other. I don't know. I'm still in the early part. But basically it's just trying not to die in a collapsed building and trying not to turn on each other. But it doesn't mean I comply with them blindly. Actually, I've already called the police. Oh really, and then? They called the staff to find out what happened. That's the end of it. What can I do? Everyone's telling me to suck it up because I'm a celebrity. And how could I raise hell even though I was nervous and angry? She feels anxiety, great anger and anxiety at the thought of someone stalking her. Staff told her that a celebrity has to put up with the side effects of stardom. Boo. I couldn't just tear up the contract and tell the world about it. I could complain all I want about getting ripped off, but at the end of the day, I'm the one who signed the contract. I need to accept it. Stalkers are not part of the deal. That is against the law, girl. She only talked about Anna's present. In other words, she was portrayed as a character that appeared out of nowhere. It's different from previous methods where they focus on contestants' past and stories. I get to be satisfied with who I am right now. Why are they so curious about my past? Addition contract. According to the contract, contestants shouldn't object to background checks and edits. They all signed it without enough explanation. We love shady companies. That's why I titled this stream this way. That's why I titled it Selling Our Soul to the Entertainment Industry Devil. Because, yep. You got anything to say? Oh, we're gonna talk about Vader, sure. What is Yasun thinking? Maybe he was motivated by how the popularity vote was going. Still, you stop looking at her watch and let her sigh. Does it feel funny when you see the other bot thingy? One of the accounts posted a comment asking for support, but we're here. After all, we're posting comments just like Yasung. But other is different from writing it yourself, right? Consequence-wise, all the same, looks the same to the public. Posting memory is more interesting. Now that I think about it, they're different. They're different. Now that I hear about it, it's certainly different. I know I could tell Yasung is uploading it himself. Okay, good. I'm not messing up with the other people at least. And that's why the number of votes fluctuated. Now you can see Yu Young's somber eyes behind her long hair. They comment on her long hair so much. They really like her hair. Is it just me? It's just me, different or not. Besides, I barely use Fader. That's what I mean. You were involved in it, and you were like an observer. That's why I wanted to know your take on this. Everyone should decide for themselves how to respond. Reading, for example, is preset comments at certain times. So-called bots used to encourage fans to vote. Talk about panic text. I'm fine so far. It seems to creep up sometimes. We still need time until the rescue team arrives. I know, I need to suppress it. I should have taken some medication. Just give it before getting on stage. It's a jinx. It's like catching a cold. I thought I figured out a way to work with it, but under these circumstances. Ying suffers from panic attacks. She takes medicine regularly except when she's about to perform. Yeah, it's like, I'm assuming it's kind of similar to my allergy medication. Like, they're different kinds of medication, but for example, I cannot take that when I have to, like, it literally bans you from, like, driving a vehicle or doing anything intensive because it makes you, like, loopy and tired. So yeah, it's medication, you know, side effects. I can understand. Julian nodded with a weird look on her face, and Doyeon spoke to her again. Doyeon, names. It's difficult for everyone. We'll get out of here safely. Let's cheer you up. Yeah, thank you. Jung said that therapy had helped ease her symptoms, but this kind of situation was expected. Unexpected. I'll try so you won't worry about me. Alright, you got anything else you want to comment? Yeah? Does it still bother you? You're not the only one that's been framed by Sungyeon. You'll have your chance after we survive this. To remove the misunderstanding. Jung stared at Doyoon for a moment. He wasn't saying a word. What's your memory of your band like? Is it good or bad? I remember it fondly, I don't remember it fondly. I remember it fondly. That's a good memory. It was a difficult time, but we had good moments. How long did you stay with the band? It was around 4 to 5 years. You're pretty important. I know you wrote a lot of songs. I was a founding member. I wrote the songs because no one else could. It wasn't that bad. We weren't trying to be so modest. I know you had a decent fan base. He was the band's frontman and wrote many of their songs. He also had quite a fan base outside of Masquerade fans. Me too. I started as a trainee and stayed in the group for 5 years until it disbanded. Junior replied. I went through thick and thin over those years. I hate them sometimes, but I couldn't imagine living without them. That went on for 5 years. I hope we both make it out of here in one piece so we can reunite with our groups. When the time comes, I will... Yeah, let's get out of here in one piece. Yeah, let's do that. Played the bass guitar in a quintet indie band with a small fan base. He joined the audition, but he was only a member to get past the preliminary. Alright, okay. One more. Are you talking about Beloved? We're supposed to be loved, as the name suggested. But as a crew, we were better bereaved than beloved. June gave an unnatural smile under the dim light. I hated it. I left the group and disappeared on them. Everyone knows it. But the June that I know isn't. What other people know about me? Only know that much about me. The young Min, leader of the group Beloved, left right before their album was set to be released. She disappeared and only sent a resignation letter, leading to the team and agency's downfall. What you say makes sense now, huh? I don't think it's true. That's the last thing she'd do. She might not want to reveal the true reason. I'll believe it if you want me to. I'm gonna choose this one. Let's not make assumptions about people. I'll believe it if that's what you want. But I also believe that you had your own reasons. Yeah, that's good enough. Just like you must have had your own reasons, just think of me that way. Reason. Let me try to recall the memory from the past. Masquerade, a band created by 4 high school friends. After recruiting an ambitious vocalist, the 5 members carried on, brimming over with passion. But... these 3 high school friends started a band, and they were mostly instrumental but later recruited vocalists. Do you regret having been a Beloved member? It's hard to explain. You don't meant to show portraying you that way. And leaving the group had been highlighted several times during the show. They went through thick and thin. She was leader and the best performer of the group were Beloved, but she was harshly criticized for leaving the group without first discussing it with the group. Just bittersweet feelings about those days. They're all precious memories, and I didn't like it when they were distorted in the show. Group led by Young, they made her debut years ago, but never gained much popularity. As soon as she left the group, its group went under. Alright. See, I could continue talking to them and raise their affection levels, but like I said, I don't think it matters for this ending anyway, and we're gonna have to go through it again. So I'm just gonna, for now, only do the minimal stuff. Yes. Oops. Whoopsies. Guessing grins cynically as he raised his head. And you read a post too. Huh? You mocked me when I did it, but now look at you. I didn't. What are you talking about? Oh, you didn't? Putting on an innocent face is not going to work on me. See, I was the only one using fader. And I opened her mouth. Don't tell me. You moron! You're not supposed to by auto right. Ugh. Damn it. How come the time's set up all differently? Guessing has been obsessed with fader and accusing others. If this continues, no one knows what's going to happen next. Oh god, this is time. Bring out. Some advice. Yeah, sure. Don't start drama. What can Million ask guessing who was obsessed with Vader? Yeah, sign without enough explanation. No, these are all unrelated. It was so scripted, but general outline of characters for each contestant already been built up by the show. Exposure. Station followers severely invaded which the platform was fan base. I mean, it's none of these, that's for sure. Is your audition contract script or exposure? What can I ask him? His real school finance broke out on Vader. His reputation followers severely on Vader, which the platform was fan base. It wasn't scripted, but general outline of characters for each contestant already been built up by the show. Audition contract. According to this contract, contestants should be objective background checks and edits. I don't think it's that one. I think it's one of these ones. His real school finance broke out on Vader. His reputation followers severely on Vader, which is the platform was fan base. I'm gonna guess it's the exposure one. But the script one also makes sense. Like being like, oh, you're just doing this because this is like your personality. It's not kind of his personality though. Yeah, sure, I'll talk about exposure. Yes, and you remember your past actions were revealed? Of course, you gain attention by posting things on Vader. But you could also face public criticism big time, like when your past was revealed. The timely response is already split into two. Why'd you calm down and cool off a bit? Guessing shoulder sagged as he tried to calm himself down. Hell yeah. Well, stick burned there. Stick burned, dude. Guessing some was provocation, but his mood was depressing. Still broke the silence. Wait. Where's Chu-young? She was not there with them. Did anyone see her? But when? It could be dangerous. Too young. Over there. No ransom was the source of the sound. You know, I never really realized this when I first played this game, but that kind of sequence on one where it zooms in on different parts of the body is inspired by Danganronpa, isn't it? Sorry, I had to point out the obvious. No one could even speak. It was somewhat familiar to all of them. Sungyeon. To be continued. Ah, producer's dead. Oh no, not my middle-aged fine shit. Not even middle-aged, she's like in her 30s, I think. She didn't look that old. Oh no. Anyways. Rankings are still the same. Oh wow. Kyuki's ahead by like quite a bit. Everyone else is pretty close together. Sanity report status. Oops. It's fine, it doesn't matter. The shock gradually subsided. The after effects still lingered. You could only stare at the body vacantly. Sungyeon Shin, the show's chief producer. She said everything was part of the show. She asserted that the only survivors get to have it all. But she was gone. She couldn't have imagined this kind of end. The body was found near the corner of the collapse stage. The famed producer's brilliant career was gone in a flash. Harry tried to suppress his emotions running amok. He moved his parts lips to speak. Let's tell the rescue team about Sungyeon. Confusion. They should be assuming that she's gone missing. Let's make a call. Still, Felicia turned around to look at Do-yoon. Shouldn't we move her body first? Her legs are stuck. We can't move her unless we get rid of the debris. That might cause the whole place to collapse. Don't do that. Also, I need to save. I forgot that saving is important. Can I not save here? I guess that you can only save during the talking portions. That's a good thing to remember. Hold on, I'm calling the rescue team. They're not answering. What's going on? Doing interrupted. Try to contact the B-Star staffs. It went through. Everyone held her breath at the sound of the faint ringtone. Yeah, it's gonna be right in front of us on the floor. Oh, never mind. You want us to examine a body? Looking startled, everyone raised their heads. Do what? They're saying it's to record the cause of her death. How would the production crew deal with that? They're going to deliver the message to the rescue team in case we lose contact again. What are we, a forensics team? This is just too much. Everyone stared at each other with perplexed expressions. I know that. Do we have to follow their request? Probably. Let's just tell them we can't do it. This is too harsh. Yes, we don't have to listen to everything they tell us to do. But if the building collapses any further, the corpse will be completely buried. We can't let that happen. I know Sungyeon was a good person, but her family deserves to know what happened to her. We can't let her get buried like this. Look, Kenny's strength and Jung's voice seem to convince everyone. Everyone agreed to check out Sungyeon's corpse. That wasn't a choice, by the way. You're just lose stats sometimes. So I should examine her condition and report back. Guessing we got to roll up his sleeves. I'll help out. You don't have the guts to do this. Can you even look at her? Also, he has the camera function on his watch so he can take pictures and send them over. Despite the strong words, Yesung's hands were trembling as well. Tell me if you need any help. Nina held her hands to her chest and wriggled her fingers. Ugh. Seal took a step forward but immediately turned away. You tried, buddy. There's no need for everyone to overexert themselves. I'll help too, the rest of you just stand back. Yuno squeezed himself out of the crowd and stood before Sungyeon's body. I took a deep breath. Let's begin. Investigation. See, at least they blurred. Like this game is not that graphic. Yet. About certain things it does, not this. You can investigate a certain place or object to get a clue keyword. If you investigate all the areas, it will automatically end. The cursed vibration on her caught my eyes. Yeah, not good for her sanity. Fine, will you be alright? Kiyok placed his arm around Do-yoon to comfort him. Come on, I got you a good deal with this. Guessing tried to suppress his voice from trembling. Oh, I remember now that he was also had a good connection with her. I guess he's also trying to, you know, keep it in. Then you look back at her. The top of her head had been crushed. It was a significant wound. This is undoubtedly the cause of her death. She got hit by a debris while holding her head up. A lot of debris did fall from above. But it couldn't have been just debris to cause such terrible damage. Saying head. The top of her head had been severely wounded. It must have been a fatal injury and cause of her death. The corpse was lying inches away from the collapsed frames and concrete debris. The entire body would have been buried if it was lying slightly closer. There's debris underneath her. A pile of debris from the collapse was sitting underneath her body. Her back is clean. Oddly, there was no debris on top of her body. Okay, stopped with a bloodstain on her hand. Another wound. Okay, this isn't seeming like an accident. Because on top of the debris, the wound seemed too heavy. This doesn't seem like an accident. This seems like murder. And a murder that happened after the collapse started happening. I actually have so many new theories now because of what I noticed earlier, but I can't talk about it yet because I'll just have to be patient. But I have a new theory that I didn't have the first time I played through this, and it's a very interesting one. I think Sunyan being murdered right away also makes sense with it. There's a pile of debris underneath her body, but nothing much on her body. Ugh. You can't see that much, but it's still not pleasant. Her legs are stuck under the collapsed steel frames. Then I look back at her. There's only a narrow gap between the floor and the frames. Her legs were also snapped at an unnatural angle. Her trousers were stretched out as if they had been pulled on. As if they were worn out. Yeah. She probably survived the collapse, but was trapped underneath this thing and then she got killed. As if they were worn out. She must have struggled to get out. Can I get rid of this debris? No, it will make the place collapse. The three of them tried to lift the steel frames. My controller is going crazy. Vibrating. No, it's way too heavy. Her legs were caught between steel frames and the ground. The torn part of her pants indicated as she struggled hard to get out. Another spray a piece of concrete debris. There's blood splattered over it. This is clearly debris that killed Sunyan. Something like this fell on her head. Listen, Crone to see mum without a few words. Found a large piece of concrete with blood on it near her head. Then I examined her head. Oh, my sanity's doing so bad. Back of her hand was badly wounded. Not as bad as the one on her head, though. She got hit by falling debris. Looked like the wound was caused by being struck or crushed by something. This was definitely a horrible sight to witness. The palm of her hand was clean, but if there are bones on the back of her hand as if it were struck or crushed by something. I think we're done here. Maybe she did just die from the debris. I'm actually not certain. There's mixed signals. Mixed signals. I think we're done here. We better call the rescue team. Guessing a little deep sigh. Jiyoung, can you make the call? I'll get right on it. Those who were standing back focused on their own watches. Is the call not going through? It's not working. Give me a sec. The network signal is pretty bad. Might be worse because there are so many people. There's still a mess outside as well, and the signal's cutting in and out. We're surrounded by all sorts of reporters, rescue teams, and bystanders. I didn't realize there were so many people outside. Is this supposed to be entertaining for them? Yeah, perhaps. Crowd outside. According to the rescue team, the outside seems to be bustling with reporters and bystanders. Burning, Jiyoung lowered her watch. I can't get through. Can someone else try? Nobody, including Jiyoung, can make a call. I keep pronouncing Do-yoon's name differently. Listen, I know how to pronounce it. I'm just listen, leave me alone. You can only make calls to each other. That's pointless. You could ignore our calls to make us do something like this. What if I post this on Fader? Don't post this on Fader! Yeah, let's I mean, I know they're gonna do it, but yeah, let's post about the death of our producer on Fader. That's gonna go great. Alright, well, we don't have a choice. Are you obsessed with Fader? Why should just make a public announcement about Sungyeon's death? Do you have any better ideas? Relax, there's no need for us to make contact immediately. I should be fine to tell them later. Yeah, we'll just let them know when he can. But still, we can't just leave her here. Yeah, no, I feel like posting the details about your producer dying on Twitter is kind of gonna get your account banned. Like, they don't care about it being an emergency situation. That's gonna get you banned, man. I'll talk about something graphic or something. Or at least cancelled. But still, we can't just leave her here. There's a loud one when the whole place begins to shake. Head, everyone cover your head. Don't duck. Ominous noise screeched out from her bent steel frames. Also debris rolled across the floor. Soon the tremor gradually began to subside. She pressed up the dirt from her hair and clothes. Is it over? I hope nothing else collapses. You okay, Ju-young? I'm trying to keep myself together. Not bad chewing on her shoulder. It's dangerous to stay underneath the stage. We'll contact the rescue team when we can. Right now we should head up to the stage. But Inha, we can't just leave her like this. You have to. How selfish are you? I'm saying this for all of our safety, you idiot. I agree. 100% agree. Get out of here. We better get back to the stage. It was just leave her like this. Listen, she is dead and you are not. Save yourself first. Don't just die here with her. That's also not gonna solve anything. I'm with Do-yoon. It's too dark down here. If something falls, we won't even be able to see it. Someone held their breath at the creaking of the steel frames. I know some of you might disagree, but I think it will be best to head up to the stage where it's brighter. Yeah, we won't be able to tell if there are any more debris falling down here. Then we might end up like Sungyeon. I guess we have no other choice. The group reluctantly headed up to the stage. Let's keep trying to contact the rescue team. Everything will be fine once the rescue team arrives. We need to stay strong until they arrive. Deep down, I couldn't agree more. However, a sense of oddity during the inspection of the corpse. This mysterious feeling of oddity never went away. I think this is a good place to stop for now. You can now use the phone app on your smartwatch. Call any one of your friends. If you successfully make a call event occurs, there are a lot of different effects that can occur, so don't forget about them. Only one call event is available for one communication. You can't call another character immediately. If the call event doesn't occur because your connection fails, you can still call someone else. I can only save in these parts, so I'm gonna save right here. I'll save here for now. This one, I don't know how I feel about it so far. It's a lot of reading. I feel like I'm doing more reading than actual commentating. But I do also think it's interesting, and I want to keep going. I'll probably have more to talk about once I get to the actual part where I have new stuff and I can theorize more. I have one new theory, I just can't go in detail about it yet because I haven't met the character in question yet. I think it's fun. I think it's fun. I just have to see. I just have to see how it goes. It'll be a more of a reading heavy one, but that's okay. I'll make sure to balance it out with something else. Alright, hope you had a fun time. Bye bye, folks. Bye bye.